It is morning, not usually when I do these things. However, it is a special case today, so the return of RPG Maker is gonna be interesting because the wild thing is well, I guess the basic thing is I don't know what to expect because I know this person's work. I know the creator of the Great Garden. I know what else they made. He, she, I forget. Actually, I don't know. I know what else they made. However, I don't know what to I know what to, it's weird. The Cookie Castle is supposed to be horror, but it also has traces of just the uncomfortable and how it does tell a story, but it tells a story in a very direct but obscure way, if the best way to put it. It's good. So I know to expect that somewhat, but for the Great Garden, like that kind of content is out of the question. Like, I don't think this game is particularly horror themed, but it has traces of like, Jesus Christ, what the fuck, you know? So when it comes to a creator like that, I'm kind of like, it's a weird feeling because again, that's what RPG makers are in general. Like that's what they are. RPG maker games are meant to kind of like bridge that gap. I don't know if bridge that gap is the right word. Not bridge that gap, but like tear it down. I don't know. Like RPG maker games are great for the horror aspect, the uniqueness of it. They can talk about a topic that not a lot of games like to get into, or like just dialogue based or anything like that. So when it comes to this type of game, from what I know from the creator, what I know the content, that kind of stuff is, I'm kind of like, I was a bit, as you know, it's still a bit out there, like trying to be. From what I know, it's like comedy, but like with a lot of violent humor, and maybe dark. I don't know. Um, it's a weird feeling. This probably is just gonna be about my thoughts. I thought I muted this channel. SMH. So if I show you the window, I think everything should be working fine. Let's move to here. First off, this is what makes me a little bit uncomfortable here. My keypad, the controller work? Oh, my controller does not work. Hang on, I'm gonna grab X-Patter. I didn't test that beforehand. Whoops. Wait, I can open it with Steam. Okay, give me a sec. I'm gonna open it with Steam. So about my thoughts of the title screen that I showed off, like, I don't know how to feel about it because it has a bliss to it, you know? Like it feels calming. It feels childish in a way. Not like childlike as in um add that. Oh great, I have to look for it. Where is it? Wait, where is it? Uncategorized. Jeez. Oh no, it's start window. Fucking I forget. It's a silly thing about these things. Cool. Why is it dark? Oh yeah, because it's a window. It's RPG Maker. That's fine. Stops. So like, this paints like kind of like a very important thing. Like, it's kind of not tragic, but kind of like that childhood happiness feel, like something's missing, like something kind of story related. It doesn't give the feeling of fear, obviously, but it also has the tinge of like, this feels like I'm getting into something I don't understand quite yet, you know? And my controller still doesn't work. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna have to go with X-Patter for this, aren't I? I am plugged in, right? Yes, I am plugged in. Alright, I'm gonna use X-Patter. Oh boy. I know Mogeko Castle. I've seen a lot of Mogeko Castle. There's definitely, I like that game. Not its like its content is definitely disturbing, but that's also why I like it. I'm just like, that's a very unique way to talk about that topic because it is it is very disturbing. No, that is this. Oh, this is all here. Actually, I could use this because I think. See, oh fuck! Hey, hey, that's the paper sound. Oh. I get all excited and be like, hey, hey, that's the paper sound effect. I recognize that paper sound effect, and then immediately like, oh, that's imagery I didn't expect. There was a certain world. It had two groups who put destruction onto each other. Why did they destroy? Why did they kill? The reason must have been lost to time. Though, no doubt the reason doesn't matter. Through long conflict and destruction, the battle continued as if eternally. Internally, not, no, eternal. A long time, not internal. At the end of the war, they made peace. They chose to coexist. Together, they will. Oh, hi, Noe. I didn't see you. Get back to your time slot now. Take this to my bedtime. Can't. Chair explicitly told me to do it on while he's working. And plus, I prefer this time because Big Run happens at 4 p.m. and I want to be ready for that. Some may think it was folly. Some may think it was for the best. A long era of peace resigned. And so did pass a long, long, long period of time. That paper again. I don't know why. Oh, white space? I know it's not white space. It's gonna be the sky. I'm not working. Okay, well, I'll keep doing that for the other days. Anyway. The Grey Garden. A very interesting RPG Maker game that I've thought about, but always had my suspicions. Because I was always... I was always in that moment of like, you don't look like what it seems. Like, it doesn't there's more to what it seems like, you know. But here we are, Yosafire. And what flowers will it be today? This one's so cute too. This art style, okay, it's kind of weird, but this art style, well, not exactly, and I know it's not exactly. It's the same with the Light Eat, with its. I mean, well, Light Eat's animated, and I was like, that's so good looking. But this one's fine too. I like character, I like this. Oh, lead within direction. I see. I'm Yosafire, just a demon full of energy. Oh, and I love to play in the garden. It's a cute smile. Good weather today. Well, I guess I should be going. Ladies and gentlemen, confirm Z, cancel X, open menu X. That is a slow menu. Oh. Menu, save, exit. Nice menu. I like that. So, Yosifire, level 1, HP 48, MP 34, E. I forget what E was. We have no item. We have no magic. Weapon, cross sword. We don't have anything else apparently. And I guess I'll do save. I like how I need to bring up how some games have shutdown for some reason. Also, I like how there's like there's a simple menu, like menu save exit, that goes into a deeper menu which also has save and exit, which is kind of strange, but okay. Got a flower. Got a flower. Got a oh no. Wait, what? I keep doing this. Do I eternally have flowers? Do I eternally have flowers? I eternally have flowers. I think that's enough flowers. I really like the look of this game for sure. I think it's style right now, at least with this flower garden, very bright, very cute. I like the clouds at the top being kind of watercolor-ish. Like they look like it's from a watercolor paint. Oh. Oh. Okay. Default RPG Maker sounds. Also, not a nice transition to the song. Back to work, go. GG, have fun with the game. Have fun. Have fun doing that work. You have a good time. There's nothing I can do, so yeah, just auto. How much health do I have? Oh, that's experience. Use experience. Cool. Work sucks, money sucks, life sucks. Well, that's your damn fault for working in the first place, so you know what? Maybe back. Bye. Garden, beginning forest. Beginning forest. It's a bee. That's it? Okay. I don't know how I feel about that battle theme. I like it, it definitely has that whimsy. But I have to be in a longer fight to hear it all, huh? For RPG Maker battle themes, what one shot, one shot doesn't even have bells. I'm an idiot. Am I level 2 now? Yeah. Do I get any magic now? No. Great. End roll still has my favorite battle theme behind. What's it called? Well, behind Helen's Mysterious Castle. I'm not including Omori because if I did include Omori, every single song would top the list. So if we're excluding Omori in end roll, I would love I love the battle theme, and then in what's it called? Oh hey Froze. Oh. Here's Froze. She's kind of quick to anger and can be sort of difficult, but she's really a nice angel and my best friend ever. Thought you'd be here. I was looking for you, Joseph. Oh? Dallo baked apple pie and asked me to come get you. Oh, it's on already? Alright, let's go, go, go! Hi, Winter. What's this? Big that tree that's always been here. Something stuck in it. Yeah, it's a sword, so it's not really anything special, huh? How you doing, Winter? Are we gonna have her in battles too? Yep, we are. You can do nothing. I'm tired. I know it's morning, so it makes sense. Let me lower the volume just a little bit. I don't know if it's too loud. It's kind of like a little ballet, right? Like the battle theme is kind of like a dance, song and dance kind of deal. I should just ignore these fights. At least for now. Hi, Sony. How are you? I'm normally up late. Well, actually, normally, because oh. I'm normally up late because I'm up late. So, hi, how are you doing? Nothing to do this way, probably. Great. The game's already gating me? Gating me. Hole in the ground. Is this a cartoon? Yes, it is. She's dead. Okay, chilling before I get ready for work. I see, I see. I wish I had work. No, I don't wish I had work, but I wish I had money. Wow, it hurts. Why is there even a hole here? I'm bleeding. Gross. Hi, you're bubbling klutz. I'll heal you up, alright? Just get out of there. I can't, though. I can't fly. You're gonna jump down as well? I wonder if I made a little too much. Okay, she's cute. I like her, because blue, of course. True, Yosafire is a big eater. He'll probably be fine. Door sound effect. Sheelan cute. Is it I don't know how to pronounce that. Sheelan? Sheelan? These names are kind of wild. Pie's already done. Woohoo! I love your pies, Yellow. What's with the wounds? Oh, she fell into a hole. Yeah, that! Rose had to patch me up. One wonders if your clumsiness could ever be cured. Shall die first. Nah, I'll get better about it. Probably. I will. Dig in, everyone. She has hard eyes. Winter, do you have hard eyes? Yellow with an apple. It's Yellow. She's really good at cooking, and I'm kind of mysterious. She lives with Xian. Let's say Chilan? Xian? What does she remind me of? And Sheelan. She's really quiet, which is say I've never seen her talk. She lives with Diallo. The apple. Oh, wait, we can move? Oh, we can move. Apples for making apple pies. An oven. Maybe this is how apple pies are made. Good cook. Turned out decently. Got candy apple. Can I go in here? Can. Probably shouldn't open it. I can rest here. I have hard ice sometimes. Yeah, when you're with Paul. AKA all the times. Actually, it's probably a good idea. I did take that rest because now I'm fully healed. Probably. Munch, munch, munch. Delish. Where do you even get such an appetite? Oh, it's nothing really. That wasn't a compliment. Oh, what? You seem a bit chubbier these days, Joseph. No way! Well, why don't you mention it? Yikes, I gotta exercise. But I'll still eat. Really? Just a normal RPG maker game. Totally nothing will go wrong. And thus and so, this is a happy story of angels and demons living in harmony. Who are you talking to? Just forget about it. Nothing can absolutely go wrong. What's up, Froze? Well, it seems I've lost my pocket watch. Eh? Where? It was already gone while we were eating that pie. Well, while we were eating the pie at Diablo, so it should be near the forest. Let's look together. Come on. Sorry. She in that party? Oh, she is. Okay, she's apologizing for having to go back. Map. Castle up. Water down. Apple forest to the right. And where we were to the left. Oh, you guys! You guys are here. The Mogeckos. Okay, 70 HP. I'll definitely take a couple of those. Like 4. Wait, can I buy... I ran out of all my money, so probably not. Well, I still have a little left, but probably don't have enough left. But I'll go check anyway, whatever. Nice emote, yeah. It's the Mogeckos, the... Oh, okay. Oh, you have a little symbol to indicate that they can upgrade. Okay, Hat hardens, middle of my volume. Popular widespread Lotus armor. Lotus shield. I'll take 2 shields. Defense will be nice. Cool. It's weird having the Mogeckos because the song is almost a song from Legend of Mana. I wouldn't doubt that. But yeah, it's weird having... You know, it's kind of weird having the Mogeckos when their context is very dark. A grave. Wonders whose. It seems like we're gonna find out someday soon. A hole. Who even dug this? I'm guessing now we can go... No. He's faking me out. In case you don't know where to check, use the arrow with the B. Oh, Mr. B. Oh, Froze, your watch is under Mr. B. Oh, so it is. Mr. B, could you just move away for a sec? Exterminate? Try that again. Let's try that again. Oh, it repeats the dialogue. You have to exterminate. Okay, fine. Oh, we do have magic now. Punch a foe in the gut. Hits 1 enemy. Why is it magic? Gotta go ahead. Froze punch learned. So the magic moves are just them punching differently. Ooh, he was a dangerous one, Mr. B. cool. There, your pocket watch. Glad we found it. Yes, thanks. Don't mention it. Froze has leaf energy, I think. Like, that's how I see it. Froze has leaf energy for sure. Fire has not V energy, because she's not as greedy. I don't think it... What does that sound? Interesting. A few days later... I don't think any character could be like V. Like, anytime I see a happy, chipper character that's kind of like on the annoying kind of side, like, like, it's like, man, this kind of character is kind of like V, but also very away from V, because I think, because V is very out there with being greedy and, like, just not caring that much. Who's gonna be the stray bird of this game? I don't know what that is. Winter, I don't know what that is. I just know it as Leaf because of the cold, emotional, like, sarcastic one. You're going to get so fat, seriously. Or like you, Elfrose. And actually exercise regularly. I don't. But anyway. That's not good. What's it, Dilo? Taking your appetite into account, I'm a little short on apples. Say what? I'll have to be a very small apple pie having this view. And the dangerous mission. What are you looking at me for? It's not like I am gonna steal your portion. The guy from the Twitch icon for a bit? Live Alive. Oh, the wizard guy that he yes. Yeah, okay, him. But no, he wasn't that emotional. He wasn't this emotional. He had emotion. Will you? He wasn't sarcastic either. That's why I say no. It's more like Leaf. The sarcasm, like cold deaths, the cold shoulder kind of stuff. Beginning Leaf, I would say, not like ending Leaf. Yep, let's go, Froze. Why do I have to come? It'll be some good exercise. I told you, I already do. I'm counting on you two. Just leave it to us. ... Oh wait, there is a map. I thought the map was in my inventory, like always. I believe it's just to the right, yeah. Just gotta make sure. Gotta affiliate myself with the world. There was someone when we were at... Oh, can I just pick these? No, okay, I have to get deeper. Someone in the Smash tournament was super, like, he was talking about Live Alive and was saying, like, yeah, the remake was great, but the story wasn't that great. I'm just like, excuse me, the fuck you talking about, you know? How, like, it's like a one-to-one recreation of the story, you idiot. So, we got into a fun discussion with that guy. I wonder if he played the original. You know what? Shit, I just realized. Maybe he hasn't played the original, because the original has to go out of your way to go grab. Yeah, no, he's still stupid. How many apples do you need for a pie? All of them, obviously. All the apples in the world, is just like billions at this point. I wonder if different types of apples do create like a different type of apple pie, you know? I do believe apple a healing item too? Yes, it is. I paid 300 for 70 HP when I could just get 50 HP on demand SMH. Let me just collect a ton of apples then. I'll keep them myself. You can't go wrong with an early renewable healing item, right? Egg of Noble Arms. Hello. How are you? It is good afternooning. Well, it is 10-ish. Somewhat. So it is still morning for me, but probably not morning for you. How you doing? Do you know about this game? If so, please keep everything a secret. And if you don't know, good. I don't know what this game is either. They all respond yes. Infinite apples. That's how RPG Maker games are. Oh, there you are. I got the apples. That is a disgusting amount of apples. Right then, let's get back to Talos. Huh? Wow. Hey, who's that? Who's that? A little sleepy, but fine. How about you? And I don't know anything about this game, but those look cute. Yes, indeed, it looks cute. It looks so adorable. Don't look at whatever else the creator made, because oh boy, it gets disturbing. Just like RPG Maker games, there's some horror games to be found. One called Mogeko Castle. That game is really cute, but damn, does the content contained in it is super disturbing. Please, I don't want to gather any more caterpillars. Strawberry. Nuh-uh, we're going till the cage is full. No. No. I want to say macaroni. Macaroni, Strawberry, what you up to? Oh, Strawberry or SMH. Oh, you also fire and froze. Oh, we're catching caterpillars. Caterpillars? Yes, caterpillars. Macaroni. Macarona. Actually, I think it is Macarona. You look like someone familiar. It's just partly because of all the crosses. She's real timid. Face turns red just like that, but she's a good grappler. I think I've seen another game from these devs. Yes, they made the Great Garden. They made Wadahara. No, not Wadahara, but it's like the spelling is close to Wata. And then they made Meikoko Castle. Strawberry. This girl loves to eat, especially bugs and meat. So it's always weird stuff. Right on Howard. Yes, that's the one. That's another game, which I don't know much about, but I feel like I've seen like polarizing things about that one, which is interesting. Also, did you know The Great Garden was planned to have a remake, not an HD remake, but a remake? Guess it's under development because there's no news about it. Apparently, the remake was planned to be canceled, but then the creator apologizes and went back to working on it. So it's interesting. But really, we have so many. Isn't this enough? It's just too disgusting to bear. How? They taste so good. Yes, well, I don't eat bugs. Oh, you're making caterpillar tempura again, or what? I'm thinking jam this time. Huh? Just spread on what? Bread! Yeah. That's repulsive. Nope, it's tasty. You know if you try it. I'm quite fine, thanks. Is it really that good? Natch and Rally. So Ludwinter. Hi, Felly. Wait, did I say Felly? Hi, Felly. I don't think I was busy in dialogue. Hi, Felly. How are you doing? How have you been up to recently? So I think I'll need about 20 more caterpillars. Well, I'll help. Froze will too. Why do I... Really? Thanks. We'll get 10, so you get the rest. Just tell me when you got your 10. Okay. Everyone else hates this. Catch 10 caterpillars. Oh, we have to fight them. Let's see Froze Punch. Yeah, it's the same thing. They just punch in the gut. Oh yeah, the Game Awards. I feel like the Game Awards is more dumber than the Oscars, but hey. Yeah, even the fight music is adorbs. It's not my favorite battle theme. For adorableness, obviously every single battle theme goes to Omori, but when it comes to other than Omori, this is a cute theme, but I prefer another one. Hang on, can I click out? Oh, I cannot click out. Okay, give me a sec. I'll put the other game I like. Okay. Let's go to Enroll. There you are. So there's another RPG Maker game called Enroll, made by someone else. They're not related. But there is Theme Battle. I like this theme a lot. Da, da, da. It's really short, but at the same time, I really like that theme a lot. Oh, it is Hazuki on Steam. Oh, you know what? Hang on. I should also talk about this because it's Chair's birthday. So strange, like the good kind of strange. Oh yeah, Enroll is definitely that kind of strange. How much? Okay, you know what? Here's a question. How much RPG Maker do you know? How much Egg of Noble Arms? How much RPG Maker do you know? Because that's a legit question I'll bring up here. Also, I'm gonna bring up. Let's see. I think it's window capture. Yeah, window capture. I did not say specifically Steam, but also Steam apparently has a display blocker. So let's change that to display. Not okay, not that one. Okay. Hazuki Dice is on Steam now. So you can I'm gonna go add to wish list, of course. Go for it. Cause it's my friend's game, I guess also boss at the same time, kinda weird. But I'm working on this game and we're all working very hard to make it happen. Don't know when it's gonna release because the release date of this game is but a concept. I'm also gonna turn off the heater because it is very hot in here. Give me a second. Like games on there, developing on there, not a lot if it's one of those. It was coming out in 2021. Yeah, that was the original plan. I mean, just like Egg of Double Arms. If you just played any RPG Maker games, or like you just heard about them, like seen them, by videos or by playing them or by just hearing about them, that kind of stuff. Like, oh, they're moving. Nation moving. I think that's enough. Oh no, we don't have enough. All right. We're out of mana. Oh, no, we have a lot of MP. Wonder why. Weird that the auto battle didn't make us use our spells, which is basically a punch to the guts. Not too much. I played some games with Pokemon Essentials and Proof Concept Robo Dystopian thingy back in the day, and that's pretty much it. Yo, you don't know the name of what it was? I guess. So with Pokemon, so it could have that one could have been anything really, actually. And a proof of concept. So I guess you don't really know a lot about RPG Maker games in general, huh? Tales of Tears of Teardrop? I'll look it up later then. That sounds... Oh, I'm dying. we're both dying. You know, hang on. We'll do this turn and we'll heal in the field. Yeah, so RPG Maker games are weird, because depending on which one you play, the basic thing about RPG Maker in general is that they're just emotional, I guess. Like they give a strong feeling of a feeling, you know. There's a sense of like, hey, um, oh, we got a new move, breathe fire, nice. It's always a sense of like, um, there's something unique in every RPG Maker game, and it's not clear of like what it is until you play it, kinda. Because most of the RPG Maker games are free. Like you could play Eve is free, but there's a remake now of Eve. Like Eve's a horror game that takes place in an art museum, very unique. You have Ao Oni, which is a weird game outside of its own game because it's a horror game that has a really interesting plot. Kinda. It's a very traditional horror game, very old. But it's recently been updated right now as a comedy anime. So it's really like the main characters are chibi characters, and like they are just really dumb, and the whole comedy is like them dying again and again because they're extremely dumb. It's so weird. So freaking weird. But at the same time I kinda like it. Strawberry, we got 10. Yay, thanks, we got ours too. So much wiggling. Oh, dang. That'll do. Makes sense, they're trying to be unique, gotta work with the limitations of the medium. Oh yeah, if there's anything that's limiting, it's RPG Maker. Well, okay, not that much, but the limitations place makes a lot of people very creative with how they use the program and how the games they make about it. That's why story and art style is such a big deal for RPG Maker, because gameplay is usually the same. I mean, egg by egg of noble arms. I don't know, like what RPGs have you played? Persona, Fire Emblem, Legend of Zelda. Some people consider that an RPG for some reason. And name your RPGs that you played. I'll take these home and have sis help me smush them. Thanks everybody. This jam's gonna be great. There she goes. Macarona. She left me behind after she invited me. I'm back. That's nice. Wish I could fly too. Might not fly. You have wings. No way. It's scary. Plus, if I can't fly, I can get you to carry me. Don't depend on me. And why not? Well, for now, we should go back to Diallo since we got the apples. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. I'm just reminded of Mario and Luigi with that. Let's go. Okie dokie. Can we go back? Yeah, we can go back. Oh. The enemy pattern respawns even though the cutscene's over. Nothing over here. Really? Cave Forest. Okay. Cock blocked again. SMH. Let's might as well, since we're on the path, right? Get some more apples. How many apples do I have now? 87. I need to max out at 100. Or 99. Probably is the max. Little Dragon Quest, Final Fantasy, Pokemon, Live Alive. Oh, hell yeah, you have taste. Xenoblade 1, Sonic Chronicles, various Digimon games, half of the Tales games, Barely series. Those come to mind. Damn, you're more of an RPG expert than I am. I know a lot of RPG Maker games, but I don't know a lot of RPGs. I've streamed the Live Alive remake and... Oh wait, no, I didn't stream Touhou Alive, but I played Touhou Alive. Oh, new people here. I don't think they are. Hey, are Warf Righteous tasty? I don't think they are. I have Bravely Default on my 2DS, but I haven't played it yet. Okay, let's see. Does it go above 100? Oh, yeah, maxes out 99. Happy about that. I played Xenoblade 1, but I've seen the entire story, so I know everything about the plot and its characters and everything. Sonic Chronicles, I feel so bad for you if that's a DS game. And Pokemon, I know Pokemon, but I never played it. I don't like Pokemon as much, unfortunately. I only like Heart Gold. I played that as a kid. I can't get back into it. Why is this flower moving? Oh, okay. Time sink, but the payoff is so worth it. That's every RPG. that is like almost every RPG. Where's the guy's house again? Is it this one? No, it's not. School is a pain, but it's not all bad, I guess. I like the box lunches. Next near day. Yes, that's happiness. Every day. Afternoon naps. Afternoon naps, I say. You say. So yeah, RPG Maker games, like, they don't... So the combat that you just saw, the RPG battles we were taking place in, that's almost every other RPG Maker game, because that's the extent of how RPG Maker goes. It's not that expandable, unfortunately, and because of that, it's that's why art style and story is more valued in RPG Maker, because battles, they're a side content. There's something you're not supposed to think about. Apple Park is... Oh, I have to go to Apple. Wait, no. Wait, am I supposed to go back to Apple Park? Is this Reimu? Oh, maybe there was another path that I led. I like RPGs for sure, but the creativeness in RPG Maker... I mean, like, if you want a game that does have battles more focused, you play an RPG Maker game that you have to pay. A lot of them that's more about art style are usually free, but something like Helen's Mysterious Castle, which has amazing gameplay despite being an RPG Maker game, it's like $2 on Steam. And then there's also Amori, which is the pinnacle, I think that's the word, but just the pinnacle of example. Has its combat refined out, even though it is an RPG Maker. Right, this is where I was. Be careful not to overeat. Watch the Hazuki trailer on Steam and she picked up the sewer key. Is it time for Hazu's sewer key? Is that a link? Yeah, I need water. Better to give those two a look then. I gotta... Oh, you port sweet summer chop. Do I have the image downloaded? Hang on, Egg of Noble Arms. Give me a sec. I don't have the image downloaded. Oh no. Give me a sec. Give me a second, because if you think all that I've listed is kind of like the top bit, here's your hit list. Let me zoom that out real quick. Hit the screen. Here's your hit list. These are all the RPG Maker games, all in one drawing. Or at least the ones that are very well known and praised for their top quality. Yep. You have the Yumeniki games, you got Mad Father, you got Lalisa series, you got One Shot, or you have Nico One Shot next to Omori, very cute. Flesh Child, very popular one, Aoni is there. Corpse Party is an RPG Maker game, despite its remix. You can see there is a great garden with the green-haired girl next to Wadahara, and Mogoko Castle and Farther City. Hylix, it got a sequel that is an RPG Maker, but I consider it an RPG Maker game still. Yeah, most of these are pretty much free. Yeah. If you wanna tackle them all one by one, here's this is your hit list. Is that Freddy Fazbear? Yes. There's an RPG Maker game series called Five Nights at Fuckboys. It's a parody game, and Markiplier has played it. So it's a very, very silly parody game. But again, any art style can fit for RPG Maker. There's no limit. Personally, where's my image? I want to use this image for the hit list next, but I had another hit list if I could find it. Where the hell did I have my hit list? It's the iceberg. I want the iceberg. Give me a sec. Where is my hit list? Here it is. That is not my hit list. It's not edited. Fuck. It's hard to find. I have so many images. Why do I have so many images? I want to delete them at the same time, and I want to delete something I might use later. It's just... Okay. It's the original image. So, edited must be up here? I'm sorting by date, right? Oh, goddamn. Memes. Come on. Trying to make sure I don't miss it either. By accident. Is it all the way in the bottom? Oh, yes, it is. I'm an idiot. Here's my hit list. So the one in red crossed out are ones I've played, and the one in yellow are ones I watched. So basically, I've played Omori, One Shot, Yume Nikki, To the Moon, Light Eat, Enro, Grimm's Hollow, Helen's Mysterious Castle is somewhere here, I forget where. Though, highly except for the second one only. Where's Helen? Oh yeah, there it is. Helen's crossed out, Endless Empty, all the way down to the bottom. Yeah. So, I know a little bit, but I know there's still a lot. Is Great Garden actually here? I think Great Garden is the one in the white. Yeah. Lot of games. Lot of games. Where am I going again? There you are. Okay, you were right there. Oh, you're back. With a disgustingly large amount of apples, I see. We did our best. And well done. You're a bit late, though. Did something happen? We found Macarona and Rawberry and helped them collect caterpillars. Would you invite them over? I can make quite a lot with all these apples. Oh, good point. I'll get them. They should both be home. And that place being... Well, we're just gonna have to keep guessing. Yeah, it's a lot of games. A lot. But that means you have a lot of content to go to. So many different stories. So many to choose from. There's probably guaranteed a story that will relate to you in some way. Like, you want Hikomori's story? It's Omori, obviously. You want a story about like, emotional attachment with a character? One Shot, definitely, but it will make you cry. I really gotta keep... Oh, wait, is this it? Nope. Oh, it is! It's Rawberry! Rawberry, wanna eat apple pie with us at Diablo's place? Oh, really? I'll go do that. Oh, and don't come inside. Yeah, I know. You're mashing up bugs or something, I bet. Maybe. Justify does have V energy, but also... I'm gonna come inside. Anyway. Cutting board. It's stained with red stuff. Some kind of jam. Wait, are they in my party? Hey, they are! get started here. Oh, we have to ask the other girl too. Yeah, good point. There's one called Endless Empty that I mentioned where that one is basically you're playing in the head, like the mental mind of someone who's currently dying. A Corona. There's also what's this thing? Sub toys. Until recently, my Corona couldn't sleep without hugging one of these. Oh, apple pie, are you sure? Well, if you insist. If you insist. Ah, yes, everyone's here. Hold on while I make the pie. Xian, help me out. You know, something, the demon design in this game, like with the horns and everything, it reminds me a lot of Temmie's, like, demon designs. Like, not exactly, but, like, I can tell it's kind of inspired by it a little bit. Oh, someone died. Phew. Very forceful cooking style, as usual, Yellow. Think so. Cute, pie-eating friendship. May I really? Certainly, eat it all up. Thank you very much. Tasty. Sweet. Delicious. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Man, wouldn't want this to ever change. Don't jinx it! I gotta go to work, but I think I have a cold, so this is gonna suck. Ooh. Good luck, Winter. Hope you recover. It's just apple pie, people. You look happy, Froze. What? Nothing like that. Froze is all shy. Duh. It's gone around noisy, hasn't it, Xian? By the way, can I have some worms to go with this? No, I don't have any of that. Take care, Winter. Hi, Felly, again. I reminded of Konosuba Seiya, where freaking the character is just like, you shouldn't don't set up facts like that, you're gonna jinx it, and then they jinx it, and he's like, you fucking idiots! Could go for a warm dessert. Code, did you know that you're cute? I did not know this information. This is brand new. Tell me more. There's still lots of pie. Eh? It did bring me an absurd amount of apples, so I went and made plenty of pie as well. Yes, I did, huh? I told you only 5. I wonder if there's dialogue changes if you only get 5 apples, huh? Instead, I went and got 99. Yes, it may be quickest to share this with others. Then what if you take it to the bland Black Castle? Ah, that sounds good. Can make the delivery. You betcha. Let's go, Froze. Me again? Work off those pounds. Keep telling you. You two are always so friendly. Oh yeah, Froze and I are friends sworn in love. I see. Think before you speak, moron. Aren't me and Macarona friends sworn in love too? Yes, yes, please deliver the apple pie. Just completely ignoring the conversation. Roger, roger. Cher was telling me the other day of like, can I fight these? Yeah, I can. Was telling me of how, like, you know, trying to find Hazuki characters to like characterize Hazuki, but I think Hazuki is her own character by now. Like, I can definitely see why the characterization. Oh, I'm poisoned. Am I? Yeah, yeah, Froze is poisoned. She can walk it off. I'm gonna poison, am I? No, I'm not. I like that does the earthbound thing with the screen flashing as you walk. Is Froze just gonna collapse and fall at some point? 14 HP. That's a lot of bees, too. Hydration time. Oh, I can walk over here, huh? I'll drink water. Give me a sec. Oh, you have a kissful faith. SMH. Oh, woo. Impossible. Oh god, those are names I'm not gonna be able to pronounce. Attend to the flowers. Oh, she's stuck at 1 HP. Oh boy, we're gonna have this red flashing the entire time, huh? Do I have something that cures poison? Cure says effects. I only have one of them, so just gonna keep going with the screen flashing. No harm done, right? It's over here. Okay, I regret this decision already. I want to go back, recover, but I'm so far, and there has to be an end to this, right? God damn it! There's nothing worthwhile here. Okay, we'll go back. I want to go heal. And we'll avoid all the bees on the way. What was I talking about earlier? I already forgot. Game Awards. Splatoon 1 Best Multiplayer Game. I am extremely happy for that, but also it's probably because it is the most recent release of multiplayer so far. So really, it's not much of a contest. But I'm still happy Splatoon 3 won something. At least a game that I cared about won. Every single game in there is like AAA games. And the indie games that are there are like very famous indie games. Like, so yeah. Can't wait till they break out the itch.io category. They have to go through like hundreds of games. Hey guys, I'm back. Don't worry, I'm just gonna have to. I'm gonna sleep this poison off. Hey, Misha Fortress, how are you? There we go. Poison's gone. Let's avoid the bees this time. Yeah, Chair wants me to play this game, and I shall abide. I don't know what to expect of this game. So far, it's cute. But I do know this game probably has some very, like, comedic, violent moments. So, I know it's not horror, but it's not, you know, Omori horror, if that makes sense. Like, oh god, Omori. I had my guard up for a while, and then as it went down, it immediately shot back up again. For this game, like, I'm still in that moment of, like, anytime someone's gonna fuck up, and we're gonna get into the conflict of like the story. But until then, like, it looks pretty cute so much. Tending to the flowers is so much fun. You don't look like you have cross ends. I eat fish sometimes. Nom nom apples. There's a bit of violence along the way and some stuff. Oh, I'm not gonna read that. Misha, don't try not to keep spoilers up in here. Really? I mean it. Is it really? I didn't know that. Not much from Monahara. Oh, so that game has more content. I don't know how early this game is. Can I heal? Is this a healing spot? I played a lot of more disturbing games. I played Endless Empty. That game was definitely disturbing. And I know Mokeko Castle. I live for that type of stuff. You can go in here. Oh, the doors are animated too. Very nice. I played Enderal. Yeah, I want Enderal as a remake. I think that'd be very nice. I love disturbing content in my games so much. You don't understand, Misha. My throat's dry from licking too much candy. My throat's dry as is. Apparently there are those holy weapons only a chosen can get their hands on. what was his name? Prosky something? Oh yeah, I heard they can make you crazy strong. The shop clerks are those weird guys to say? Yeah, that came from some other world. They seem really harmless, so I guess it's fine, right? No! The Mogekko people are not kind and friendly. Got mine once. Boy, not doing that again. You better forget your homework, Miss Grief. Yes, I have told you I played Enroll before. I consider it like the prequel to Omori in terms of themes, because it does share some themes, and I'm very happy it does. It makes things a lot more interesting. Cause seeing and comparing and seeing what's similar about them. Yes. Oh, we can't zoom in. Dang, that sucks. Painting of someone from behind. I showed off a list earlier to Egg of Noble Arms of all the RPG Maker games and the ones I've played. So, it's a big list. There's so much, and not including other games I want to play. Floor up. Wanna eat mushrooms. I'm not feeling the NPC dialogue as much, though. There's not a lot of interesting things to listen to, you know? I'm of that Deltarune Earthbound charm of dialogue, you know? The ones that is, like, a lot more detailed and just, like, a little bit too much information for an NPC to tell you, you know? Yeah, that'll keep me entertained for years. I haven't played Omori yet, still playing with a lot of the games. Please play Omori, it's so good. I don't want to work. I have yet to play the Switch version. I still have it sealed. I'm probably gonna play that around Christmas and like show off the new content in that game. But that's like 30 hours I have to go through of gameplay, which is so like hard to just get through in one time. This guy sure is pretty. It's your turn, you know. Boy, are you ever bad at Othello? It's no fun when I just keep winning. Are you cheating somehow? Don't make excuses for how much you suck. What? It's just the truth. And this is really an early game, yeah. Apparently there's plans for a remake of this game, but it's still in development from what I'm seeing. I didn't want to look too much into it, obviously, because I don't want to accidentally run into spoilers. But it was talked about in the discussion that there was a remake planned for this game, and it's still being developed, even though it was canceled once, and then they apologized, and then they were like, okay, I'm restarting development. A lot of RPG Maker games are actually doing that. Answered Prayers is also getting another update, which I'm so excited about. I'm definitely gonna play that when that comes out, because man, I love Answered Prayers so much. It's not good to cheat, brother. Wrong! It's not me, it's... Brother, it worries me to see things revert to the way they were. Idiot. This is just Othello. Eh? Weren't you all pouty when I trounced you in cards earlier? I did not pout. Come on in. That's a screenshot when not counting on remake to release. Not anytime soon, for sure. Hello. Well, both got an update. Like, they got a remake. Or, I guess, just a port. It's kind of like a remaster. It depends what word to use. But yeah, Eve got a remaster on Steam. A couple of other RPG Maker games back then. So, you know. Yeah. Hey, Ether. Hey, old man. Hey. Woodas? You doing good? I'm great. I'm alright. Old man, excuse me? Don't come by often. What do you need? You brought apple pie. Apple pie? The yellow made altogether too much. Ooh, really? Thanks. Isn't it great, Kebab? You love sweet games, don't you? Not particularly. Whoa, really? Yes, especially when I ate his pudding earlier. Don't talk about that! Try reading their names backwards? Oh, is their names backwards? That's what it is. Oh, white and black. I'm an idiot. That's what it is. White and black. God who made our world. And then we have black. I didn't catch on that. And Mr. Black. He's a devil. I guess. Gets mad when I call him old man. And this is, I believe, S-H-A-D... Shadow. It's Mr. Black's younger brother. Head angel, but always spacing out. Well then, I shall divide it up. Thanks. And Kiss should eat with us while you're here. No, we're already full already. Oh, that's bad. Yeah, so we came here to work off pounds too. Very admirable. Not like Black, who just sits there all day. You're the last person I want to hear that from. Don't me. Gosh, you guys are friendly. Almost like me and Froze. Huh? No. You're making me blush. Hey. Hey, Shadow, long time no see. We gotta kill all the black aliens invading the city. There's 35 of them. This is gonna be a very tedious game, isn't it? No, that's tasty. Boy, you're so difficult. I know you love sweet things. Don't know what you're talking about. Thought you love chocolate. No clue. Oh, I've seen you sneaking chocolatey snacks while everyone's asleep. How did you... Yeesh, Black. I'm God, you know? I should at least know that stuff. As if you have been awfully idle as of late. Well, yeah, that's peace for you. Peace is something to be feared. It really dulls you. Hey, what's with that look? Something on your mind? I don't care. About what? I don't care if someone comes to attack. Oh boy, are you king of demons saying there's someone else? At any rate, there's more than those from our world, you know. So they're otherworldly. Please, it's fine. My stones alone make the perfect defense. Well, but if they get destroyed, who can say? Some of them are rather the spirit. Yeesh, are you that scared? Can't sleep without a nightlight? Or without me, maybe? No! Idiot. Relax. No matter what happens, I'll protect you. I take offense to that. Why? Is it because Enough already. I like Shadow for the PS2. Wait, what? Isn't that for the GameCube? Wait, maybe it was a port. The game is stupid and flawed to hell and back, but it's fun. Shadow the Hedgehog? Or is that another game that I don't know about? It's locked. Yeah, white and black equals shadow. My first thought would have been shade, but gray. Oh, the gray garden! It all fits together. It all makes sense now. And it all makes sense now. Yes, it all makes sense now. Froze? What's up? I was just thinking. About dumplings? Dumplings. The sky looks so nice. You're right about that. Should we go back to Dylos? Sure. Yeah, it's also for the GameCube, yeah. Okay, cool. I could go for dumplings. That explains that. It's so weird to have a game for a game to have intermissions like this, you know? But I guess it is to explain what's gonna happen next, to cut some time. That night. Hi, Slumneko. You're up early. How are you? Is this what is this? Wump. Alrighty. How you doing, Slump? Why are you looking at me like that? Up early? I mean, yeah, I don't normally stream. Well, I mean, it is noon, almost noon. So, uh, should we play the Rio Garden for just a dialogue and max it anyway? Dialogue is cute. I don't think it's as deep as other games though. I feel like I had more for NPC dialogues too. There's more in other games. How am I? Okay, I guess we can stop. Well, not stop here, but like I can take a second to think of my thoughts so far because so far this is a very cute game that's like visual novel esque. I think is the best way to put it. It's very visual novel esque. Dialogue isn't like as big as a dictionary or anything, but it's of characters just doing cute things like a slice of life kind of deal. So yeah, what it's going for, and that's the feeling I'm getting. Hmm, the stars are pretty. Well, I'm bored. Maybe I'll go into the garden and look at the stars. But in secret, because Froze gets mad when I stay up late. Don't open it. It's my dresser. They had pie, jealous. Yes. I wanna slump. I have an idea for you and me to have a collab with. Like you can not a game that you'd be playing, but just to hang out, kind of like you would just VC with me and I'd play some. I'll tell you that another time though, because I know you're busy with some stuff. But let's just say that my idea might make you laugh a lot because it is a concept that I'm surprised you haven't done. Actually, I don't even know the thing I'm talking about. Even like, I don't think you know it even exists. But oh, that's a cute idea. You'll see soon. Or maybe if you also want, I could just tell you now if you ask. Big dead tree that's always been there. Something stuck into it. Nothing's changed. You just remind myself what were my thoughts originally. Actually, I find it important to know how your thoughts happen throughout the game, and I think, well, because I'm streaming, I could just say them out loud. Like that's how I'm feeling about this game so far. Up to this point, it's been a visual novel kind of esque, very cutesy, just character introductions, that kind of stuff, world building for the beginning. Oh, volume's quiet. Oh, it's not quiet. Um, but yeah, like for my other thoughts, like other games, it's usually like tense. Could be like I know I'm getting into, but I didn't realize how bad it was gonna be, kind of deal. Like one shot was like I didn't think much of one shot when I got it as a gift, but when I started playing it, I was like hooked instantly because so many things like was just like oh god, oh my god, that kind of stuff. One day you can collab with Slump. like even stuff like the arrow pointing just to make sure like specifically like it's not even a cutscene you enter, you have to examine it yourself. Kind of cold. Should have brought a jacket. You have a vest already. uh Flame bat. God, Mr. Bat, you're on fire. Huh? What? Kind of hot there. Call, they have cell phones. I call this late at night. Hello. Hey, do you have any idea how late for Froze? What is it? Weird flaming bat! Attack me! God burns! Hey, where are you? The garden! Get away from me. Alright, well, emergency time. Let's get out there. Yeah, very, very Japanesey. Forgot this. I'm not gonna. I can't do it. It's morning. I have people around me. I don't want to outside my room. I don't want them to hear cute Japanese girl sounds. You know, not yet anyway. Plus, my throat is dying anyway, as is. I'm burned to the ground, fucking Mega Man. Gameplay is omitted entirely. I mean, that's all RPG Maker games mostly are. Like the RPG mechanics is they're step aside. They're always stepped aside because it's kind of bland. Unless the only way our battles are important is if it's part of the game by default, or like they have the battles. I like RPG mechanics in a way to bring emotion rather than gameplay that much, because if you want me to look to think smartly, you're gonna have to do a better job at the battle mechanics, you know. Very cute game, yes indeed, very cute game. Cute like slump. How's the game look like on stream? Oh, I see. Alright, let's see if our girl has not yet burned to it. I can step down here? Oh, this one tile. Let's see if our girl hasn't stepped into, oh, she is bleeding very heavily. I now pronounce you legally dead. Yosafire. Froze. The one dead. Stay with me. Thus, what in the world? And thus the story ends there. Couldn't fight off against a bat. What the heck is going on? Just what is Mr. Flamebat? And what of my dinner? Nobody cares about that last part. Yeah. We have banger gameplay coupled with engaging combat interactions. That's Bug Fables. Ah, good nap. Oh right, Rose fixed me up yesterday. Oh, her horn is missing. She has a missing horn. She only has one. I didn't even notice until now. Because she's not wearing that. Wait, was she wearing a hat or something? I don't remember anymore. Well, basically all better now. Go me! Today I ate apple pie with devils. Again! It was tasty. I guess I've been getting a little fat, but who cares? So long as there's tasty food. Oh, Froze! Morning! Maybe Kirby Dream Land 2? Nice. Which one was that one again? I don't remember. Which one's Kirby's 2? Cute game indeed. Someone's been playing Kirby's Return to Dreamland, which I've played on emulator on my phone before, so that was a good game. Don't be so rash. I'm fine. But what was that about? Yesterday, I mean. It was a real surprise getting attacked like that. What's it? Oh, well... Given your recovery, and I don't want to push you, I'd like you to tell White and Black the details of the event. Huh? Why is that? I just feel there's a need to look into what that thing was. Oh, well, yeah, I've never seen a bat like that before, for sure. Okay, still hurts a little bit, but I can just walk just fine. I see. Then let's head for Bland Black Castle. Okie dokie. It's when Kirby got the animal friends? Okay, I know which one you're talking about, yeah. And now the walk back. I will never complain for Mori making me backtrack because at least it has a run button. You know what's weird? A lot of RPG Maker games at the time just had an item to equip you to maximize your speed, but afterwards it was just Afterwards, now they just have a button to make you do it. Freaking bees. Can I examine these things? I can't. Oh, fuck. Who's text? Assignment, no. I applied for a cashier. They still haven't sent me anything back. I am mad. Enraged. I'll have to talk to another workplace nearby. It sucks that there's no direct feedback. You just apply and it's like, we got your application. We're not going to tell you if anything happens with current updates or anything. We're just going to let you in on the dark. But I guess that's how it works, even if you get phone calls, so... Well, not feeling good about this. Natch. We'll need to hear more from her to know for sure, but... Can't we just go ask in person instead of summoning her? But I wonder, isn't it Outsiders doing? Yeah, I'll bet it is. See? It's just like I said yesterday. Yeah, I guess we gotta do something, huh? Are they floating? I realize. I think they're floating because they're in the wall. They arrived. Ah, here we are. Sup? Right, I brought Yosef. Yes, thanks. Long time no pie delivery. How insolent can you be? Very, Froze, very. At least I remind you about Leaf's greeting to the king and queen being sup. Cheerfulness is paramount. How are you, Yosefire? Super fine. Oh, she has her hat covering the horn. That's what it is. Yeah, so her hat's covering her broken horn. That's good. So then, Yosefire, I need to ask you something. Yes, ma'am? What exactly was it that attacked you in the garden? A flaming bat. Flaming? Yeah, it was a bat with a red flame around it. Like Mr. Bat, fireball version. He snatched in, bit me, and set fire, and it really hurt. Was there anything else? Well, I was pretty focused on fleeing from the bat, but I think it was just that bat there. Thanks. I'll heal what hasn't healed already. Whoa, that was it. Awesome. Doesn't hurt at all. Thanks. Don't mention it. Now take care. Gotcha. Can you say anything? It may be best to stay away from the garden for a while yet. I'm bored. Old man, let's play. You're calling an old man. I get a little waddle walk cycle. My throat is really dry. Damn. I'm gonna go take a break for water, probably. It's like an hour and 30 minutes. It's pinging me in Lane Dimension. When's Wave Shine stream? Wait, what Wave Shine though? Isn't real yet. Okay, I'll be back in a second. I'm gonna go and get some water real quick, so I'll be right back. I should probably put some music in the background. Okay, hang on, I got something. Who did Woomy? Oh, Slum. Hi, Slum. Give me a sec. What's a recent music I can put on? Oh, I think this one. Yeah, sure. Let's do this one. Alright, I'll be right back. I have returned with a cold liquid mentor fresh in my It's a cute drawing. God, I love this song so much. Like, Rhythm Heaven has such good music. My God. Yeah, this drawing that Chair posted in Lame Dimension is like happy girl, Yost Fire being happy girl, and then Froze being like this pissed off angel all the time. The demon girl with the caterpillars being just sleepy, and then I forgot her name, Macarona being just the worry wart of the group. It's cute. Alright. Stop music. Alright. Alright. Playing. Sounds like we need to check this out. Hey Cody, watch this. Is it an emote? Spirited Away, lol. Oh, it's Reimu and Marisa. Cute game. Shadow. Understood. I'll drink more water, I guess. I gotta put my water bottle all the way over here. Cute Cody. Cute Slump. Slump, I want to hug you so badly. I really want to meet you, because you you're such a cool person. Fucking okay, I'll drink water again. There you go, 2 sips. I just posted that lame. Why the heck you didn't pin me? Oh, I didn't pin Chair. I thought you would know. He's mad at me now. Hi, Plucky Star. You do rat dance from following. Hi, Plucky. We had a really good conversation about Bochi the Rock, didn't we, huh? Wonder what this is all about. Who knows? Not me. But I hope it's nothing too bad. Well, I just got healed up, so it don't matter to me. Alright, so what's it today? Are we having fun? I'm going home. I have things to do. What? Come on, play. Later. SMH. What is that video? Oh, that's Fumo GIF. That's Nasrin dancing. I love it. Sorry, Chair, you missed the beginning part. Don't worry, you didn't miss anything too bad. It was just like, oh, that's cute. Like, you know, getting the conflict now. Do you like these two best friends? I don't know. They don't feel like best friends, is the thing. Like, they say they're best friends, but they don't feel like best friends. I think other characters have better relationships, even though they don't say they're best friends. I've been comparing Froze to Leaf a lot and V, but those V and Leaf in Bug Fables are a lot more, you know, better best friends than these two, surprisingly. But I guess it's also because we haven't seen too much of the character, so we'll see. Hey, thanks for the subs, or not subs, the bitsy guys. Slump with the bitties and Burning Valkyrie with the biddies. Thank you very much. I should make more alerts, and I have a lot of other games I've played recently to make new ones, so I should definitely get that going. Jeez, guess I'll go home and write about how lame you are, Froze. If I were to make a guess of what the story is so far, at least for our main protagonist arc, is gonna be realizing that not all life is fun in games, because now there's a situation going on and everyone is like, shit, we got work to do. And she's like, nah, let's just go back playing. And she doesn't realize yet that there's some shit going down, you know? Oh yeah, also happy birthday, Chair. Do you want to talk to us about your birthday, how you feel and stuff? You want me to go on an essay about you, Chair? Because I could definitely do that. Oh, Yosafire, I heard what happened. Are you alright? Yeah, White healed me up. Ah, that's a relief. That's so odd. I mean, being attacked by an unfamiliar demon? Yeah, I guess. It was a bat, Macarona. Right, a bat. I'm really into eating bats these days. Again, with your weird diet! Are they really tasty? I'll note that in my diary. If so it works, I haven't done anything other than publish the Hazuki Dice Steam page, aka nothing else has happened yet. When you get home, that's where the real party starts. Bat tastes really good. Wait, you're playing Hazuki right now? She's there right now? Yes, I'm playing the Hazuki game. She's right there. Hazuki character. I don't think she's a Hazuki character. I think Hazuki is her own character at this point. I don't see characters as Hazuki anymore. School tomorrow. Ah! Wait, uh-oh. I didn't do my homework yet. I gotta talk with Rose. Can't you just call her on your cell phone that you supposedly had? The characters have cell phones? Because, like, Yosafire called Rose at one point, and I'm just like, what? They have cell phones? Yoo-hoo, Rose, please! Let me copy your homework. No. Please, 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 and carrots? No. Okay, fine, I won't copy. Just show me how to do it. Eh? Oh, fine. It'd be the easiest to have a book to look at, too. The library, I suppose. Alright! Oh, she has a white card at the top. I think that's a symbol for the kingdom, pretty much. Wait, where's the library? Isn't this Izuzu and Mashiro? I don't know Izuzu's characters. Oh, you can open the menu in there. That's weird. Oh, I guess it's just an image, huh? Okay. That's just the sprite that appears. No, I don't see it. I also don't know Izuzu's character. And Mashiro, at this point, is only fan headcanon at this point for me. I have a game with Mashiro's personality in mind, but I don't know her actual canon personality aside from quarter game. Wait, what? Library, please read quietly. Books are not food. Really is some nice weather. This isn't the time to be slacking. If there's any outsiders about. I'm not slacking. Wanna bother. I was enjoying having that peaceful world. We would just all spend all day locked up in a room. Now, that's not true. And we could have just gone to talk to the girl with the glass instead of summoning her. Oh, please. I'm gone, remember? Why can't I be allowed that? Say something? Of course not. But you're one to talk. Eh? Aren't you making an errand boy of Shadow? Errand? No, I don't mean to. You're awful quick to leave things to him, really. Yes, well, I'm the devil. Why can't I be? Uh-oh. Errand books are water instead of who else would you thirst for knowledge? So in simple terms, come on, this is my 5th time explaining it to you. Sorry. I'm out. Ah, sorry. I'll listen for real. Hey, quiet in the library. The lady. The blurry. Lowry. Backwards, I'm not even gonna try. You look like a Homestruck character. Yosafire, your injuries all healed now? Oh, Miss Alore, I'm super fine now. That's good to hear. I'm glad to see you studying here. It's no big deal. I mean, Miss Graves' lessons are really hard. My apologies. Oh. How's Waveshine so far? This is not Waveshine. So far, I see this as a visual novel. Like, not a lot of stuff going on, just characters doing slice of life things. Shit's about to hit the fan soon, though, so we're gonna have conflict in really quick. But so far, it's just slice of life. Miss Grief! Yosefai, if you get your homework next time, you know what'll happen, yes? No! I had enough weed pulling! Because how many detentions have you gotten? Don't even ask me. Lorai... Mr. Lorai, he's a kind teacher. Doesn't even get mad when I forget my homework. I forgot he looks a bit like Homestuck. Yeah. Meanwhile, Miss Grief. She gets super mad when you forget homework. Scary, seriously. Well then, Yosefai, good luck with your homework. Yes, sir. Huh. Hey, wait. Why are our teachers at the library? Some research, perhaps. Aha! Could it be the ever-trendy library dates? Doubtful. I have homework for you next week. What's homework? Drawing more missionary for you, Chair? Come on, let's finish this before the sun sets. Roger. Who's Roger? He's talking to me. I don't know if anyone's seen that from Sonic Boom. Slump, I don't know if you know that either if you're still here. The Who's Roger bit. She's an airhead. Oh no, she's stupid. Izuzu mushroom moment. I don't believe so. I don't think so. I think that'd be different. That's in my own headcanon though, anyway. What was the thing? Was it? Oh, I think it was Book Fables when she was like, "Oh no, she's stupid." Why? Explain. I don't know Izuzu's character, but like, yeah, how do you put it? I think, um, Izuzu. I don't know Izuzu as much. I know Masha was kind of like this serious. I will be behind you. Like she won't like be grumpy as she's helping Izuzu. So like instead of being like instead of Froze here being kind of like I can't believe you. I can't believe you don't get this kind of deal. Masha would be like I understand your weakness and I will help you with all I can to make you understand kind of deal. I feel like that's Mashiro for me because she's more of a like it's serious, but like I will do this for my friend kind of deal, you know. That's why I say that these two aren't as best friends as they say they are, or at least Yosefire it doesn't say as she says. What we've been learning about that history stuff is it true? Hmm. I kind of slept through a bunch and didn't hear much. But I mean the thing about long ago, how angels and demons hated each other's guts, how white and black were super duper ultimate sworn enemies. Yes, indeed they were. No way! That can't be right. I mean, they're not lying? Do you think our teachers would lie about that for fun? But I mean, me and you are so lovey-dovey, yeah? Eh? And White and Old Man Black, they're hexa friendly, yeah? Like, everyone gets along, yeah? It's really peaceful, yeah? Yeah? Yeah. However true that may be now, our past is undeniable. Huh. Shoot today, friends tomorrow. Yosefire, that is, angels and demons, we're essentially opposites, creatures who fundamentally can never understand each other. Our world is a rarity, it seems. Our situation is seldom found. Our world? Huh? What do you mean? What we have here is considered highly improbable in other worlds. What? In other worlds? Sounds like a plot point for some book. Perhaps so. But those things really exist? Certainly, many of them. What? Never knew about that. But why? Why is not getting along considered natural out there? Who can say? Worlds must just be that way. It seems really lonely. I mean, Froze, you're a really good kid, right? Yes, if you say so. And Macarona and Xian, they're all so nice and real good friends to me. So I don't get how I could be so unfriendly with angels like you guys. Heh, Yosafire. You're still such a child. What'd you say? I'm your age, Froze. You just called yourself a child. Yes, very well. There are many worlds with many things. Perhaps yours is a peaceful garden. But not each and every person can necessarily live in such a world. Our world is no exception. Of course, hardly any remain from so long ago, so we know anything from then. And I wasn't there either. I don't exactly know what happened in our past. All I've heard is, at the bitter end of that dreadful, desperate world, everything was destroyed, leaving only a barren wasteland. Who did all that? Mr. Black. Say what? That old man's scarier than I thought. Indeed. Now, we're almost done with the homework here. Huh? Oh yeah, alright, let's do this. Grout. Oh, the classic someone's mentioning you and you sneeze. Oh, I wonder who's gossiping about you. And it's funny she says that because she probably definitely knows who they're talking about. Homework done. It's done. Successfully avoided weed pulling. I'm so tired. Bros. What? Thanks a lot. I hope this has taught you to not fall asleep in class. Right. And she's gonna do it again. Hey, finish your homework. Good work. Finish your homework? That's a rare occasion for you, Josephier. Sexman weed Wait, have you actually done weed pudding in school before? Or no, was it a fundraiser? Right, you did a lot of fundraisers. It's so dry for some reason today. Or at least this morning, but I guess I'm not used to talking this much in the morning. Go to heaven. What's this book? Legend of Picasso. That's how I'm gonna say that because that's how I read it in my head. No, it was a quick rejection incident where plucking reeds was the reason for it. Oh, okay. Skimmerine, that's for the best. The impression. Oh, should I show off? Hang on, let me show off the. Oh no, let me show off the iceberg, Plucky Star, because I don't know if you've seen the iceberg. I should have it around here somewhere. I just saw it while looking for the RPG Maker thing. Yeah, here it is. Transform, fit the screen. Yeah, here's the ChairGTables iceberg. It's crazy that I know pretty much all of these. Some I forgot because I'm an idiot. But I pretty much know almost everything on this iceberg now, and that's kind of crazy. From nothing at all to just knowing everything in here. It's really strange. It's strange in terms of time that I've been here for like a few years, and like I know so much about Chair more than I know probably a lot of other people that I know, you know? It's really crazy. Let's remove this. Coming from the rabbit hole is deep as well. Oh. Cough. No, there's more Mokekos. I can fly! Please be sure to return books by the time they're due. Late returners are garbage and should jump and ditch in the die and We can't actually say that. Which Great Garden? Which Great Garden? Oh, I don't know. Maybe the vanilla version. Out of the Yosafire, I like Froze. But at the same time, I also like Macarona. Because I think she's just the cutest one, but I don't know much about the characters that much. I like the little angel that hasn't spoken at all. She's pretty cute. I like her design a lot. I think I like the angel, the one that can't talk with the Dao look. I think that's a lot. I think I like her a lot more. Just my imagination, perhaps. Oh, she look at her design. I really like her. She's super though. I think she's better than Hazuki in every single way. I would kiss none but Yosef as my fave. Huh? What are you two doing over here? Ah, there's the fire. Just on a stroll. Huh, well, I was just studying with Froze here. More like you were listening to me. I don't know how to do that sound. Well, what's it, Mark? Robbery! Ta-da! Strawberry, what's that you're holding? Centipede! No! Look it! No, stay away! Bugs are friends. No, they're not! Okay, just give her a touch. No way, how? Sorry, but we can't be friends. But Senti says she wants to get along. Well, then tell her that we can never ever can. I relate to Yosafire a lot. That's how I spend most of my college. I keep asking her for help, but it's just mostly me listening for school help. I mean, that's what you ask people for help, and you listen to them, right? That's how it is. To be fair, like, I mean, college be hard, so Chair, don't blame you for asking help all the time. I mean, I mean, I do the same thing. I ask you, Maple, and a lot of others for help with coding, even though I really shouldn't know by myself. So I do the same thing, even if I was in college too. But please stop running around us. Hey, Froze, how do centipedes taste? Don't eat it! And so, Yosafire and her friends passed some very peaceful days. So, it would be tomorrow, the next day, day after that, and so on. So they thought. Dun dun dun! What's that? Wait, what did you say? What is that image? What do you think? Worthless. Then, shall we? Of course. Roger that. I love friendship so much. I know being with you, Chair, made me value friendship a lot more. It's so weird, like, talking to other people about that kind of stuff, because everyone is so cynical about friendship. Like, some lady that I've helped with the garden stuff, like, they're very cynical about, like, I always thought people had my best interest, but they just had their own best interest. It's like, man, that's so depressing to think about, like, thinking that everyone is against you, even your friends. Then you have to watch your back all the time. Well, Chair, you trust your friends to the bitter end so much. Morning, Froze. Morning. Really cutting it close. Sorry. Now let's take today head on. Yes. Do you like her exposed broken horn? Yeah, I mentioned that earlier. Like, oh, like she has a broken horn and she covers it with her hat. That's really cute. Where am I going again? Warm sunny days are nice, but snowy winters are a little more romantic. Chair, do you feel like in the forest with snowy winter was romantic? Miss Creep, good morning. Morning. What are you doing? Oh, nothing. More importantly, here's a fire. Yes? You didn't forget today's homework, did you? You only want hand holding? We hold hands a lot. We held a lot of hands, did we, Chair, huh? See me after class. No! Strawberry? Strawberry, don't you have school? Taking today off. Raspel. Taking it off. Why? Just cuz. Strawberry, you know it's not good just to skip school. Oh, it's just for today. Sheesh. If it reminds me of Oliver. Sheesh. Okay, that's a girl I would kiss, actually. Okay, we have the angel, with that demon guy that makes pies. That's that's like top tier. We have this girl as second tier, and we have the Helsinki character Macarona as third tier. If you were now in school teacher age, school teacher age, it could be scolding kids at this point if I continue my dream of becoming a teacher. She's so nice. She makes delicious snacks for the Rawberry snacking. I mean, you could scold me if you want. Rawberry, who are you talking to? Oh, never you mind. I like the inside joke of talking to the fourth wall. At any rate, you really shouldn't be skipping. Oh, I've been busy with this fun distraction lately. Fun distraction? There's this weird flame tunnel. I haven't gone too deep, but I want to know where it goes. Also, the flaming bats there taste really good. They got the best screams. She sure does love to fantasize, doesn't she? As a big sister, I really ought to do something. She's like, I think she looks like Raisin for me a little bit. What to do? Maybe I'll play a prank at Macarona's before she gets home. I'm playing as her now. Don't don't trouble Macarona, okay? Where was Macarona's house again? I would not advise to kiss Raspel. I'm gonna do it anyway. Ah, Macarona. Oh, Rawberry, I turned in your homework. Thanks! Home already, huh? Too bad. Why? Nothing. God, Rawberry can spend her days off in peace. Did you say something? I didn't! So, wait, is school over already? Isn't it really early? Yes, it seems teachers have some other business. Then let's play! Sure. Why the iffy face? Well, it's bug collecting again, no doubt. But, well, we're on an adventure today. An adventure? Yep, to the cave in the forest, past Apple Park. Huh? Isn't that place a little creepy? Strawberries will be there. Not scary? Not at all. On the contrary! Alright, let's head past Apple Park. Yes. Kill Yosa first, please. Like her house? Wait, that's her house, right? No, it's for us. I've got work to do. I hope you have a good stream. I hope you have a good day, Plucky Star, and I hope you can come when we watch Bochi the Rock someday. I like that. Check mirror. Cute. I didn't know this mirror was interactable. Nice. Can we have that? Can we have Hazuki say a dialogue line when she goes "Holy Macarona" as a reference to this character? I think that'd be great. Also, I realized. Nope, I still have my inventory for some reason. Okay, cool. The mirror's unique portrait treats characters based on what they currently wear. I see. Oh, you know what? Should I grab equipment? How much money do I have? I can't see how much money I have. Oh no, I do. 1,900 G. Let's go buy some equipment because these girls don't have much at all. I think. Again, with RPG Maker games, that's detail. Like they have a lot of time to work with detail because they don't have to worry about game mechanics. Like, the system is already there in place, it's just have to draw and place things in. It's so small! The mirror is so tiny! Don't blame me for that. Nuh-uh, don't you ask me for anything like that. Let's buy 2 oh god, oh wait, no, that's... I was like, oh my god, the 2 swords cost so much. Armor... Shield... Cool. I think it should be enough. Angel fists. Macarona's favorite brass knuckles. Excuse me? She has brass knuckles. This is totally not a Hazuki character. Listen, Chair, you've made... I actually haven't even seen Hazuki's house, so I don't know what's in Hazuki's house. Yeah, the mirror in this one is small. The mirror that Chair that you've put in there is probably a lot bigger, so it's much more noticeable. I didn't notice because I thought it was like a small picture frame or something. I didn't even take a look at it, you know? Let me put it this other way. It's also surrounded by other sprites. In Omori, the mirror that you look into has like a gap, so you can see that there's a focus there. Hazuki House at center of town. I haven't checked it, Chair. I've only checked things that I was working on, so yeah. I didn't bother checking it. Anyway, yeah. She has brass knuckles. What does Strawberry have? Strawberry staff. Strawberry's favorite staff. Cute. Don't trust the Mogekos. Mogeko Castle is also such an interesting story. Again, I want to talk about that too a lot, you know? It's a very dark topic using cuteness, which is what kind of the center of all problems is with that kind of topic. It's so cool. Yeah, one of my senior reactions may be. That's the Mogekos, alright. But I hate Mogeko Castle. Oh, why do you hate Mogeko Castle? I don't vibe with it. The topic is so dark. That's why. But I like it because it tackles such a dark topic in a unique way. Oh, new enemies. I will try the next game. If the next game is better, then I'm glad I'll be playing this one first, and then the what supposedly is better, even though I think it's controversial. I don't know. It's violence after violence completely graduously. I mean, yeah, that's the point, because of it's about that kind of stuff, and I feel like it makes sense. Plus, it's also horror themed, which, to be fair, other horror RPG Maker games are the same thing. Violence after death screen after death screen. But if you want to play a Portal-like game, Eve is your game to go. Again, no, wait. Misha, again, that's in every RPG Maker game. Almost every single RPG Maker game that's free omits gameplay. What was that sound? Oh god, they did like a note of a song. Towards romance and friendship. Enroll though, Enroll still admits battles. Like, yeah, it does have battles, but it's not as into it as Omori or other like Helen's Mysterious Castle. So it's there. Sure, you have 4 party members. It's a lot more expanded, but it's still very basic. Plus, you can pretty much kind of breeze through the game if you give the main protagonist a healing move to heal himself, and then just give him whatever best attack he can do. At that point, battles are kind of the same. You don't play for the battles, you play for the story and the content and the art style, of course. Yeah, it's the same as Light. That game also omits battles. There's only a few times where a battle is in the game, and there's a final boss, and that's pretty much it. Yeah, that does that now. Yeah, most RPG Maker game creators are artists at the end of things, and they don't want to. They only want to do battles when it comes to like making something feel important. I think that's the only time you want to have a battle, so that if it builds up and it gives some emotion of like thinking about the moment, you know. They're like the free middies. Cave, beware of bats. Music could be better. I've heard some better RPG Maker game music. I really do like the battle theme though. It's like a ballad, like a dance. Oops, didn't mean to press that. Did you just see that Among Us got updated again? God, now a hide and seek mode. That is a lot of bats. There's no doubt, Chair. I know RPG Maker games don't focus on combat. You can do the same thing. Well, in Light, the required battle, but you can do the same thing in Enroll, kinda. You have to just make sure you have a good healing move with Russell, and then the final boss is really easy. It's just that it does a lot of damage, you have to keep healing. That's basically it, but you don't really have to level up that much. And besides, there's fights you have to do in Enroll too, so like you are like in a minimum requirement to beat the boss really easily. Hoodlum! Oi, what's with you? This is my turf. Scram! Pick a fight? Yes. Eh, you little punks. Da, 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 da. I would say an RPG Maker game that does focus on combat, even though it's free and kind of basic, is Grimm's Hollow. That one actually requires you to level up your character fully in order to get the good ending. Raspberry, isn't this a dead end? Please, let's just leave this damp place quickly. How about Black Souls? I consider that a hentai game, so I don't know if that counts. What's up with that game? It feel like it's just been popping up constantly. Like more artists are drawing about it ever since you told me about it, Chair. It started popping up again. Like artists are drawing of it. And it's like, what the heck? I thought there was like no one talked about it. Now everyone's talking about it. It's so weird. Oh, default scream. What was that sound? Munch munch. Gulp. What are you eating? And why is your mouth bloody? I don't know what you said, but don't eat things you find lying around, Robbie. Delicious. Oh, I knew I shouldn't have come. Still some great weather today. Hurry up and finish with the weed pulling, please. Yet you're still waiting for me. You're so nice, Rose. I'm leaving. Ah, wait! Sorry, finishing up. Would you like to have a friend like Rawberry? I already have a friend like Rawberry. That's Maple. Done. All right. Pulled for the millionth time. Yes, go Thomas Grief. Okay, you got it. Right. Wonder if Mr. Grace is in the staff room. Teacher, I'm done pulling the weed. Is it? No, but your could yet. Huh? Start me. No. I know they wouldn't do anything like that. Then it must be. Then it must. Other? Well, the only ones who, as far as I could think of. At any rate. So, even so, we. Yikes, what do we do? Eek, that's scary. What are they talking about? But I'm eavesdropping. It makes my heart pound. Not to mention, fragile. Just be cautious. Indeed. What? Could it be they're discussing a new lunch menu? Enough to have some fancy pants pastries. Face of terror. That face is beautiful. What are you doing? I'm done pulling the weeds. I see. Good work. Make sure you do your homework next time. You got it. Brother. Oh, Shadow. Did you find anything? Nothing as of yet. There is something that piques my curiosity. I will investigate to be sure. I see. But listen, do anything rash. I know. Sex and Louis Pullins. Can you believe that the soft guy was a cold-blooded killer in the day? That's another character then. No, I know that. What's another character? Damn. There's another character that's like a soft guy when he was before like a bloodthirsty killer, but I forgot what character that was. Misha, help me out here. Like, I swear there is another character like that in some game, but I don't remember where. I don't remember. I can believe it. There's a couple of characters like that. Sapphire. No Sapphire. Someone calling for me? Formerly cold-blooded. Yeah, there was characters like that. I just forgot where. Yo, Sapphire, get up! You'll be late. Oh, that time already? Let me check something real quick. What's the schedule right now? Yeah, big run's happening at 4 p.m. So Yeah. Yeah. I'm end stream definitely at 4 p.m. to do big run. And I might stream again if my voice can take it. SMH, when we have just a fire without hat. Maybe that's like a bonus secret content thing. Who knows? Wait, hang on. Just realized. This looks like a Star Wars poster. Like, I think it's Mushroom or like Minecraft Jungle Trees. One of Yosifire's favorite pictures. Okay. So slow. Sorry. How many times do you think I called you? Sit sorry. Thanks for waiting. Let's go. Right. Look at cute mirror. SMH. I want it to be funny and just ignore you. But I'll listen to you because you're cute and I love you so much. Eh. She has red glasses. Red square glasses. After all, if he can pull it off, so can I. I like the red highlight under her hair, or like in the back of her hair. That's something I'm still trying to figure out, how to do backlighting. Man, I want to draw cute art already, but I still suck at art. No, it's not a ChairGTables girl. This girl is like an airhead and like doesn't realize it. Chair, you are an airhead and you realize it. There's so many buildings, huh? Let's play Othello. Did you see the YouTube how he says art? Which Yuto I drew? If you're talking about the sprite on Twitter, that's not me. That's That's Chained, but I didn't put the credits because it was like a $3 coffee. So it was a commission, but it also was just like a donation for like doing it, you know. Yeah, it's not mine. That was from Chained. Oh, they're here. She says good morning. Ah, fashionably late, Josephiah. Morning. Josephiah, just barely on time. Yeah, betcha. Good morning. It's okay, Misha. I didn't put credits, so it's not entirely your fault. I'm sleepy. The song here. I've heard those noises in so many other different games. Oh boy. Would you want Homestucker to be your teacher? No, I'd rather jump out the window. Come to think of it, I wonder what those other worlds are like. Now, next page. Josephiah, please read the fourth line. Yes, Shimmy. Why are you reading from your scribbles? Sorry, I wasn't listening. Sorry, really sorry. Oh, so you were thinking about something then? Yes, indeed. I was wondering what those other worlds are like. Huh. Come to think of it, the bat that attacked Justifier the other day, did it come from some other world? Well, we don't know the details yet. Mouse burgers. Huh? Really? Teacher, what's in other world? I want to know too. Ah, yes. Well, I can't speak for every other world out there, just so you know. But where I used to live, the weather was bad year-round. It was a real distorting sort of place, too. Eh? Teacher, you're from another world? Yes, it's called Homestruck. Huh, is that right? Didn't he say so earlier? I've only been to this world and the one I was born in. So I've only heard things, but yes, besides those two, there's bloodthirsty places, places where everything's burning, pitch black places. Well, a lot of different kinds. Huh. My world's composition is completely different from here. Its composition. The only people around me were demons who were thinking about nasty stuff all the time. Oh, the ones you mentioned in another lesson. Sleeping. Well, here, everyone sort of lives under a blue sky. Where I lived, there was a demon world, a world above sky, and... Well, gotta kind of sidetrack from the lesson again. Mr. Grief will be pleased if I don't teach what I'm supposed to. Bad. Oh, wait, teacher, one last thing. What is it? How do you go to another world? If you're someone very strong, you might be able to do it. Huh, so I could? Not in 1,000 years. Aww. He's tired being in Homestuck world. What about you, Miss Lorai? Did you get here yourself? No, I couldn't do that. Huh? Then how did you get here? Oh, I was right here. By the devil from my world, you see. Hey, wake up. What? Huh? Was it? Froze? Class is over. Eh? Can't slack off just because you turned in your homework for once. Yeah. Yes. Yosef, please study. Sorry. Macarona! Robbery, please stop attacking those poor bugs. Hey, Froze, what you want to do after this? I'll finish my homework here. What? School is playtime. I don't care. Jeez, fine. Nodding off again, are we? Yeah, so I really think, like, so far the story seems to be about that. Of a girl who thinks everything could be playtime. Like, every single time it's playtime and just wants to have fun, you know? That kind of stuff. Not knowing that there's the peace that she's been living in is a luxury, not a no, wait, hang on. No, what's the word I'm doing? That her peace is a... I forgot what's the word. It's not guaranteed, basically. She could have been born in a different world, and she shouldn't take it for granted. That kind of stuff. I miss high school. Always saying I don't care. No, I hate high school. I got sick because I just had to think about going to high school again. Like I told you when Ray had to go back to school, and he felt sick. Like I felt him. I feel sick when I think of school. I don't want to think about it. It's so horrible. But whew, I had to see those two outside. What could they be up to? Ah, a rendezvous. Wait, but they're already together. You'll see, he. Yeah, so she doesn't know she's in Chair's words, unvirginized of the fact that there's not peace in everything and there's something going on. I don't even miss college. It was boring. I don't even know college. I haven't been there. I've only been there for a year. I'm gonna turn on. I'm gonna open the fan real quick, so I'll be right back. Oh, I was muted the entire time. Damn it. Let me repeat what I said. Uh, High school, that's a worst year for me. I had the worst mistakes and like had most of my issues. Okay, like these characters, they don't seem like they're friends. Like they're together in ruler. Like they don't like or like, hey, let's hang out, or hey, let's do this thing. They're just kind of like leaders that are just like sitting down. They're like, you know, commanding, and they're just making sure everything's all right with peace. So I don't really feel a friendship in this. I feel more friendship probably towards, I don't know. I keep comparing the Bug Fables a lot so recently for some reason. No. It seems like they're friends, but I think it's just Yo's Fire, like thinking they're more than what they are, because I think the way they've been treating each other, it's more just like a acquaintance. Like, yeah, we have to work together, otherwise this piece cannot go through. You know. By the way, did Shadow find anything? I'm not clicking the window. There you go. No, nothing yet. I see. Well, but no news is good news. I suppose. Hey, White. Yes? Well? Nothing. I've just been remembering the past. It's laughable, really. Oh, you sure are interesting. Hey, you making fun of me? No, not at all. Well, yes, a lot has happened. There was the part where I sewed you deep in the earth for a really long time. Yes, there was. And I beat you harshly before that. Towards the end, we had a real serious fight, remember? And that was when you ruined Shadow's Eye. I also trashed your underlings. So many memories. Yes, so many. It's funny how you call them by the original words. Right. There's something I've been meaning to ask. What? That spell you are going to use on me in the end. What was it? Oh, you mean... Shouldn't a god know that much? Nope, no clue. Well, spit it out. It's secret. Nuh-uh. It's secret. Tell me. Sometime. Sheesh, stingy. I'm fine with that. Well, anyway. Why did you decide against using it on me? Why indeed? What? Won't say that either? Stingy. Mega stingy. Ultra doo-doo moron head. I could make you talk, you know. Oh, try me. But I won't, because I'd rather keep your favor. Hi, nickname. Hope you're not a bot. Forgot about that. The closest person to our running, we keep secrets. Like what? Talk about alchemy. Yeah, it's funny. Like right in front of someone who should already know, and you're just like, I'm keeping it a secret. You know, that's being stingy for you and not wanting to even admit it. Shouldn't get in their way. I think Yosafire even thinking like having that bubble saying that they're together. I think like that's also showing that she thinks it's something a lot bigger than what is actually being shown. Probably. I'm gonna just head home then. Hmm? Flame. Just flame. Damn, he got the jacket to boot too. This guy is definitely a Shadow OC. He was really pushing it, huh? Yeah, that's a problem, alright. Anyways, let's head back and report. That's the flaming bat that attacked me before. And who's that other guy? Dark Flame Master. Fucking Chinibio. The Dark Flame Master. They're gone? Where'd they go? That bat was in the flower garden before. Maybe they're headed this time too. Josifier, you could barely handle a flaming bat. I don't think you can handle the guy with the flaming bat. Oh, guys! Oh, Yosef, where'd you go off to? Bad news, kinda. It was a weird thing. Huh? I think they might have gone to the garden. Huh? Whatever, let's go. Okay. It was just like, I have no clue what she's talking about, but we're gonna do it anyway, I guess. They all just had no clue. Just, guys, you gotta come quick. Boy, what world they got here? Effed up, if you ask me. Sheesh, dude, ain't you a quiet one? And for real, don't put a hole here. We'll be found out. Jeez. If anybody sees us, it's bad news. Let's head deeper into the forest down that side path, yeah? Flame dimension family-friendly language. I'm gonna sneak in an F word in Hazuki, and you're not gonna know about it until the game is released. It's a thing! The bat that attacked me! What? Yeah, I think. Don't know the guy with it, though. What? Jewel. Let me call White. Hello? It's Rose. We know saw that bat that attacked Yosafire and a demon accomplice. Yes, the forest by the garden. From what we heard, it seems to have headed deep. Understood. We'll give pursuit. Yes, I know. Bye. Now we're side cops, hell yeah! Whatever their objective, they're too suspicious to ignore. This is scary. Oh no. Let's go! Is horror in the script of Hazuki at least once? Yeah, probably Liz says it. Alright, give pursuit! We are now Demon and Angel Cops. Brand new show, only here at CBS. Oh, the music's getting quieter as we're going along. RPG Maker games never disappoint with that kind of detail. She says it so far. I see. Nell calls her a stink earlier in the game, though. Jesus. We don't have Art of Liz being a horror for real, though, do we, huh? Maybe we should have whore like a drawing of lesbian, like an actual whore getting some police service. Lost Woods. This does not sound like the Lost Woods. They said they were headed deep into the forest, so I don't see where else. Aren't there the Lost Woods? We'll get lost. Wanna fly over and search? That's it. Let's do that. It's dense with trees, so it'll be difficult to search from the sky. Yeah. Besides, I can't fly. She really is kind of like me sometimes. So let's hurry on before we lose them. But what's the point if we get lost in the woods? Are you listening to me? Lost Woods. Wanna wander until even your life is lost. You know, I should probably save at this point. I haven't for a long time. This is a good time to get some experience. Would you be like Josephine who has wings but can't fly? I mean, I wouldn't mind just having wings, because wings are fucking cool. They're probably just heavy to carry, but I guess your back would like gain muscle from having them. Though Kid Icarus, Pit has wings and can't fly. That's his whole thing. So I like that characterization a lot more. Pit was like the first character I've known that has, even though it's a mythical disability, a character with a disability in general, you know? Also, he has wings that can't fly too. Oh yeah, that game. You win! Wink. Cold anger. Interesting. Oh my god, really? Noeen? Noeen and Winter's been sending me some pretty interesting pictures of anime girls. And I do like. I may just make reference so obscure and minor. What? What's Danny referencing with the cockboard? The cork board. Wait. What did he reference? I don't know if it's a thing. It's just OC palette colors? What? Oh. His OC has orange? What? Okay. Oh wait, no, is that the thumbtacks? Okay, yeah, I kind of see, but also, damn, that's super obscure that no one would ever figure that out unless they were told to that by an interview. I got a lot of moves out of that. Can I actually check the... Breeze fire hits one enemy. Wink. Confuses the foe with a charming wink. Froze punch. Punch a foe in the gut. White player. Pray to God. Recovers 60 HP for an ally. We have apples that do just as much as a heal. Cold anger. Froze is scared when she's mad. Hits one enemy. Macarona! Another punch in the gut. Rapid kick hits an enemy and throws them off their balance. And Rawberry. Prey. Rawberry loves to feast. Hits one enemy and Rawberry punch. I like their first magic move is punching an enemy in the gut. It's fucking amazing. I think that's enough grinding for now. Oh look! A key from Amori. No, it's a chest. The music is as short as end roll. I guess music files do take a lot of space, but man, wish some of these songs were more extended sometimes, you know? Got some strawberries. Seems like they're packing us for a fight coming up. I mean, you could say they're packing up because we have regular enemies, but these enemies are so pathetically weak that I don't think they're making us prepare for regular enemies like these. Then again, creator's not a game designer, so can't put too much blame, as you know. Can't be too mad. Apples! We already have 99, so that meant nothing. What are you gonna do in your party, Chair? I wanna be sad that I'm gonna miss it. Wait, there's a path down there. I wish I could have stayed longer. I mean, but that would be like another month, like November with you, and then like at the beginning of December. That'd be just probably too much time. I need my stuff. I need my PC. I need computer. I need computer. Luckily, I know game design. Dead end ahead. I don't believe you. Okay, well, you were true, but also items. Fire! Huh? What's a flame doing here? Those guys leave this? Can't have gone far, I'll bet. Just, you know, fire just being there. Oh, okay, that's actually a pretty cool background. It's not that impressive, but like, I like the little detail. Huh? What's it? Eh? Somebody noticed us. That ain't good. Orders are to make sure nobody sees us for now. Well, we're dead meat. Well, this place won't do. Better run a little further before we use this power. Hey, hurry! This world's got you-know-who. That's bad news. Man, why did it have to be here? Actually hanging out with Dark Flame Master. He's cool, alright, I'll give him that. I think. Or he's just a jackass. Haunted Forest. Cool, you can move a little bit as you press menu. I also like that sound. Ba-boom. Haunted Forest. Rumor has it that terrifying ghosts haunt the forest. Strictly rumors. They are ghosts, though. He got mad. It's just a picture of her being mad. La 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 la. I am sleeping for waking up early. Well, I just woke up, but I don't get good enough sleep, I guess, or something. I don't know. I try to. Oh, Chair, did you open? You probably received Triss's gift. Too bad nothing here. You probably received Triss's gift. I got mine, and I wonder if he received my other gift. I wonder if he even noticed that was a gift. Yes, if I Mr. Shadow. They've gone ahead. Shadow, why have you come here? We'll leave the details for later. I'm gonna follow the targets. Yeah, I got your cute pants. Okay, that's good to know you got them. Do they fit and they're comfy and everything? Listen, like, I don't remember you whenever I I wish I could have done something more. I just don't have the funds for it. So I was thinking, what can I give you that like was something that we talked about during the trip? And I was like, oh, I know, Hapa Pajama Pants, as I bought that in your place. So in your area. So I went in and got that instead. It's pants. You could wear that when Maple comes over, and then you won't be naked anymore. You could just wear that around the house. That's the plan. You stay put. It's a good gift. Eh? Eh? What? Ah! Sleeping. I'll save here. How many save files do we have? Hang on. Up to 15. Not bad. Gotta remember you a lot. You fulfilled the need I needed. I'm glad you're very happy about it then. I need to give other people gifts too. I need to give Trish something for what she's giving me. Just share. That was so totally unexpected. Oh, we're controlling Shadow now. Shadow has another punch. Why does everyone has the move where they can punch in the guts? Level 40. Head Angel. 697 HP. 559 max MP. Experience. 162,940 out of 100,849 experience. It looks like Hazuki needs a Hazuki punch. If she punches, she's gonna break her hand. She's gonna break her wrist. It will cause self-inflicted damage. Sup, bitches? Effing lame, man. She had a door that just took us anywhere in the blink, you know? Would you like to hear of a game called Deltarune? Eh? Oh, what about my behind? What? Who are you? Same to you, buddy. I mean, after the crap, we're busted. Answer me. Hey, now. No need to get pissy, bud. You won't escape me. Yeah. You. I believe I told you to be extremely careful. Sorry. What's censorship? That's not censorship. That's a character thing. I believe this game has a very big possibility of cursing. The problem is just that character is just like that. I don't think it's a censorship. What idiots. Leaving a hole somewhere not so noticeable. Sorry. Really super sorry. Oh well. Begin by destroying every last one of those stones. Your Basil? What a noisy little angel. Yep, he's dead. All's gone. Person is a bottom. What the? Dead end. That's life. Working a dead end job. Stop screwing around. Where in the world could Mr. Shadow have possibly gone? Mr. Shadow? Hide and seek's over, okay? I'm hungry. Where'd my tasty dinner get to? You'll see you later. I'll see you later. What's the meaning of this? Ooh, finally caught up. White! Man, White, so late! What are you doing? Oh, it's just been so long since I last came here, so I got lost. Oh. I don't like the lowercase O. It's been so long since I've been here, so I just got lost. Oh. I suppose I could have come with Black. So, what of the suspicious fellow? Well, he vanished. What? In fact, so did Mr. Shadow. What? It's a stray shot, so they should be here, but they ain't. Oh dear. Wait, but why would Shadow... Oh, he did ask him, didn't he? Did Shadow tell you anything particular, White? No, I heard nothing. I didn't know until you called me. He said there was something he was curious about, but... Sheesh. He's a habit of not telling people about the important things. What? Sleep. And he just vanished. What does that mean? Divine intervention. Nah, I don't bother. What the heck? Question mark? What is even the what? Where are you, Mr. Shadow? At the bat. Batter up. Shut up. These characters are dorks. Super, super dorks. Hey, I want to check Twitter really quick. Is there anything going on Twitter? Oh. Is that? I think that's a unique character. I think that's... I forgot her name. She was posting it, just retweeting about Hazuki. I think I retweeted about Hazuki, but I didn't say anything about it. Yeah, nothing special on Twitter right now, it seems. Cool. I need to watch more Bochi. More Hadochi Bochi. It's been a few days since Mr. Shadow went missing. Mr. Shadow, where could he have gone? Maybe he found a really good ramen shop and went to live there. But I know he loves... I'm not going to even try to pronounce that. Personally, why are you bringing these things? I don't know. Yes, that'll do for today's diary entry. Getting sleepy. Me too. I should have read in the morning. Maybe I shouldn't stream in the morning. Joseph, time for school. Oh, that time again. Morning, Froze. Morning. Okay, let's a go-go. You're awfully cheery. Oh? She has a point. Again, innocence with this character. Doesn't die. Alright, where was the costume again? I believe I went like this way and then up. I guess that wasn't it. I think it was just 2 screens to the right. Nope. Waddle, 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 waddle. Huh, there's no arrow this time, huh? Maybe I missed one from... maybe it's the last door in this hallway, which would be really funny if it is. No. Okay, I don't know which door to go into. I mean, it could bank on me remembering, so I think it's... I'm beginning to see the influence this game has me. Honestly, no! Actually, like, in Super Loud Chat, I mean, the dynamic is there, sure, like friendship and everything, but I think this game is more of this innocent girl who's born in a world of peace, not knowing that there is violence beyond the world she believes in. It's like she doesn't know that yes, people fought each other, and she doesn't understand like why not? We're all friends. Like why would we ever fight? You know? And it's her innocence. Like that guy is stuck in the wall. Oh, it's a carpet. I thought it was like a wall or something. The thing is that like, yeah, I don't feel that like, in both cases, Chizuru and Chizuru, okay, Chizuru does have some innocence, but it's not like innocence that she doesn't believe in violence. No, she faces violence. She knows she's fighting people. She knows about the whole like government thing and everything. But she just doesn't know about their plans, their hidden plans. Hazuki also knows about, and it will learn about the hardships of becoming a doctor. But, again, she's not naive about it. Yeah, Chizuru is savage. She's fighting thugs with what was it, a BB gun, was it? Where are we going? Oh, do I have Froze with me? Yeah, I do have Froze with me. I also don't see the, I don't know, staff room. I guess I'll go into every single room until I find the one I need. Oh, here we go. Bunch. By the way, Froze, we haven't seen that flamey bat guy lately, huh? True, and nothing out of the ordinary since then. Eh? Ah, baby, don't talk with your mouth full. Oh yeah, and what was with those holes? Not to mention the guy in the forest. And Shadow's still gone. Oh yeah, that too. Totally forgot. Don't forget about him. We're all looking. Oh, what if Mr. Shadow? Maybe, could be. He went to another world. Who knows? That wouldn't know. Ah, Barry. And maybe, just maybe, that people from the other world are gonna come and invade. One day, it's gonna be like, kaboom! It was me, I did it, I'm sorry. Got a little too on the money there, Yosef Fire. That's great. Calm down, Yosef. What was that? It sounded like it was outside of school. Did I cast a spell and make something explode? Well, let's go see. Munch. I like how just earlier she was talking about like maybe he just went to like a store, and then and then now it's just like, what if it was invaders? And then it's actually the second thing she said that became true. The heck is this? Ah, Mr. Flaming Bat, there's so many of you. What is the meaning of this? Gah, what is this? Ah, my feast. For now, we need to push them back. They're just making a lot of noises. They're just making a lot of noises. Let's fight one at least. Flame Bat. We have... Yosefai, you have so little HP, I just realized. It seems like everything gets destroyed in 2 turns as is, so it's still fine. 200 grip. Wait, Macarona has Gorilla Grip like Kanata? 200 grip attack learn. Jesus. Macarena is definitely not a Hazuki character. She can fucking wrestle. It's cool. Do not run into the halls. Do not fly. Do not spit fire. Whoa, whoa. This is bad. This is one bad development. Temporarily setting up business. You have a story here just in case. Man, they really thought of it. Everything. Yeah, they blocked that. Oh. Do we actually have to fight almost all of them? We'll see. Alright. Yeah, alright. We have to actually fight a number of them. Alright, let's do it. You think throwing fire at... Oh! Wait! I need to see... Hang on. Guard. I need to see that magic. Yeah, 200 grip attack. I need to see this again. Her eyes turn redder. Her pupils turn black. She becomes like... That's such a good one. Okay. I like that. You wouldn't expect it from her, but that's how she is. Meanwhile... Oh, not a meanwhile. There's no end to him! What can we do? Lunch. What are you eating? These bats, duh. What do we do? The school's gonna burn down. Somebody! Back from the dead and reporting from duty. Reporting for duty. Oh wait, no, it's not. That's not Shadow. Gora. A-R-O... I think that name is normal. I don't know. Gora. Your name is blocking the... Okay, but I guess we already know that part. Well, it's Gora. Kind of a weird angel. Looking for the other eye, I guess. Hope you find it soon, miss. Oh, is her name a Wait, is it called a palindrome? Is her name a palindrome? Like I saw it's A-L-O-L-A, so it's a palindrome. Now, to collect the corpses. Oh. Oh, they vanished. They're gone. My. Oh well. Who am I to question this? Miss Gora, what in the world is going on? Huh? What indeed? Things that pervert the natural order. Like perverts? Yes, maybe perverts. What is all about? What was that? Why here? Macarona, we can say one thing for sure. Those bats are tasty. Okay. Ahoy. Really? Yeah, a lot of them in front of the school. What? Oh, man, what a pain. Alright. This part's lost in translation. Oh, what's lost? In Japanese, girl is like taihen. Which is... So you also said pervert, so it's hentai in Japanese. Oh, taihen, hentai. Okay, that makes sense. Me? Yeah, so it's a pun, basically, huh? It's her name in reverse, kinda. Interesting. To be honest, I still don't get the... I mean, I guess it's the reverse name thing, but interesting. Yeah. We're in a hurry here, so the rest of you will have to get explained later. What? That's lame. Maybe so. Alright, I'm out. See ya, suckers! As we walk slowly off screen. Choo-choo. Everyone's being so lame. What could be happening? Without Froze around, who's supposed to help me with homework? Oh, I could do that. For real? Such hot flames. Did you say something? Nope. You lost a party member. But to be fair, we have the 200 grip, so I think I'm fine with our exchange. kitty. It's looking over that way. Something there. Down here, I guess. What a wondrous world. Isn't it so beautiful? Everything in the harmony. It truly is. For the first time I've seen such a thing. Okay, Chair, this character has now shut up the list of characters I'm gonna kiss in the game. But orders are orders. We're changing that. Not even in this gray world. Wasn't damaged. I do like her top. Fine, fine. Consider this a preview. We'll meet again some other day. Toodles till then. Oh well! Yeah, that's my reaction for anything. Ah, it's just fire-sighted. Sheesh, where are you going? You need to finish your homework, don't you? Oh, that's right. She had a fight, or it did nothing. Like, nothing was... none of her attacks did anything. And then was just like, oh well, not my concern, and just left. This song is so... It reminds me of Flow, Dot Flow. I like how there's a school incident, but it's just time for homework. Well, it's one of those things where it's like there's a school incident, but then the teachers are like, "You students are fine. Just go do your work while the adults take care of it." I think that's kind of like what it is. That's usually how it happens. It's like, oh, there's something that went on. Well, it's over. Well, we'll just handle it. You guys just keep doing your work, and that's pretty much it. School will waste no time to get students back to work no matter what. Understood. A bad feeling. I'll need you two to assist. Got it. Sorry, Froze. We're short-handed, so I need your help too. No, it's fine. Not gonna use the duo? Well, I'm unsure. They don't always produce the best results, you know. Yeah, guess so. Not to mention that head angel. Got too many loose cannons, I tell you. You can say that again. Are you glaring at me? No reason. For a while afterwards, Josephire's days were quite uneventful. It's been so boring with Rose not being at school. I mean, geez, I know she's busy with work, but you can spare some time for me? It's been a lot of weird stuff lately, too. It's making my chest spin. I mean, my head. Ugh, once Frozen comes back to school, I'll tell her what for. I'll be like, what? At 4. Fruzy, come back! Gosh, what do I do? I get a good idea. Good idea. I know, I'll go visit Bland Black Castle. I guess I'll invite Macarona and Robberry too. They gotta be bored. Yes, perfect. Okay, decided. Now, where might they be? Hey, morning. Morning. Good morning. So hey, you guys gotta be bored, right? Sure. That's rude, but true, yes. Wanna go on Bland Black Castle and check on Froze? Sounds fun. Won't we be bothering? Everyone seems so busy. Just checking in, it's no prob. Nope, Rob. Well, I am a little worried about how Froze hasn't even been coming to school. See? You gotta go see her. But like, what's everyone at the castle even doing? I want to know that too, but maybe it's related to those flame demons. I get it. Maybe there's problems. Major problems, surely. It all seems very dangerous. Well, Robberries hearts those bats for tasting... Well, Robberries hearts those bats for tasting so good. Okay, using hearts for as a verb. Really? You're going to ruin your stomach. Yeah, I'm curious. Definitely gonna check then. Indeed. Party except Froze. I like how the background doesn't end with like a straight line, like it's a zigzag pattern. You know, the little like spiky stuff. It's small, but you know, it makes it a little. It feels like kind of like grass in a way. I think that's what they're trying to emulate. Like they're blades of grass blocking the horizon, so you don't just see a line, you see like different spikes and stuff. But then again, it would have been thinner. But whatever. What am I to judge? Who am I to judge on the game? Oh, hey, what's up? Where's Froze at? Oh, Froze is gonna be going away somewhere far soon. Eh? I'm in charge here, so she's gonna investigate toward over the east. Eh? What are you talking about? Yeah, well, those weird demons seemed real shady, so everyone in the castle was digging for more info. White and Black's orders. Seems like those flame bats have been popping all over, not just at school. Wait, did I not tell you that? First I've heard of it! Oh, sorry about that. As you can see, we're pretty busy. Can't tell everybody everything. Froze is gonna be leaving soon. Wanna send her off? No, we're gonna go with Froze on a trip. Yeah, it's not really a trip. See, it's not a trip, Joseph. Wait, did you say we? Gloria, listen, it's fine, right? Yeah, I'm a bit worried for her being alone. Maybe she would like her friends being there too. That's right. If Rose went on a trip by herself, she'd totally cry from sheer loneliness. You're the one who would be crying? You won't weigh her down. I'm pretty tough, you see. You barely did damage to that girl you encountered in the ocean. Well, Macaron and Robbery will be helpful at any rate. Eh? You bet. Wait, what about me? Alright, you got my permission. I'll go tell White. Hold on a second, we're going to? Agreed. Strawberry! Macarona, let's go. But it's so scary. Those flame demons are really scary. You're always fretting, huh? It's fine, you're plenty strong. I'm not that. It's fine, go. Yes, settled. Mastro camping trip. Hey, that sound. I recognize that sound effect from somewhere else. What's this? No, warp slates. Huh? Froze and the like can't warp themselves, you know. So I made these for them. Aren't they great? Eh? Yes, sure. You just use them like... like that. The white and black are connected, so you can warp between where the slates are. You can use them too. Getting up in years, it's gonna be hard for you to get around soon. Yeah, quit with that stuff! I'm still kicking it! Hey, don't push yourself. First of all, you're older than me. Barely. Well, I'm going out for now. Eh? What? Well, it's just unusual. Hey, let's not forget, I'm God. What if the unthinkable happens, And we can't find Shadow. We've been really slacking off until recently, you know. Well, you hold down the fort. Idiots. I'm gonna go have some water. me sniff real quick too. Give me a sec. Huh? 1, 2, 4 heads are better than a 1, right? Yosef, this isn't all fun and games. I know that, and Gloria even gave us permission. Miss Gloria did? Yeah. Very well. Don't slow me down. Yeah. Deep breath. She's paired with an idiot, someone who just wants to eat, and someone who can't calm down. Yeah, I'm so nervous. I want to go home. I want to be home. Not growing up. No one's forcing you to come. No, I'm good. You will steal my heart. How's the cute moment? Baddies, delicious baddies, so many. Strawberries has her own goals in mind. So where are we going? What are we doing? Everybody said something about the east or whatever. Yes, I'm to search some forests very far from here. I'm gonna go check if those bats appeared there. I use this warp site due to the distance. Unlike Shadow, I can't warp on my own power. Oh. Make sure you're prepared before you set out. Okay. Tell me when you're ready. I have 500 gold. I should probably equip everyone. Macarona. Oh, Macarona has very low HP. I just realized. Alright, we're going. I am good. Yes. Alright, let's go. Though I'm a little uneasy. She's not a Hazuki character though. She's not a healer. she doesn't heal. She's a glass cannon. And left in Ito Joseph. Oh wait. Perhaps I should prepare too, in case of the unthinkable. What a pain. I'm fed up with this. Oh, it's you. How'd it go? I see. Well, still, if you do find any, bring them in alive. They seem to burn up when they're killed. Don't slip up. Can't have I can't have you poking your nose into everything. God, that's fuck. Yeah. Yeah, I remember the cats. Ugh, I really hope to avoid depending on you. What do you mean, why? Because it's always trouble. Yeah, they were observing. I don't know either. After objective, nothing. At any rate, we can't be careless. We know that they're invading our world, at least. You can say, I'll do what I must if it comes to it. I just hope this isn't too much trouble. Daybreak Forest are directed to really find suspicious persons, nothing else. And only demons. Yes, yes. My, oh my, what a strange forest. I've never been here before. Can we have pets? I can send them on missions. Yeah, I like the music a lot. Like I said, it's like a ballet. Oh, Chair, there's a game I want you to play. I want to have Johto play it first, but there's a game, the Goodbye World one. You can screenshot that, and I want you just to see the story. It's nothing too amazing, but I like it. I don't think it's worth the price, though. It's definitely a lot higher price than it should be. I think it sucks, too, because that's going to be their biggest criticism. A lot of people are going to not be kind to it just because of the price being too high. Even though I think it is a smart choice, and I think Johto would even agree, like, yeah, that's a smart choice, because it got me interested in it. Just by price alone. Oh. Full heal? Sure, why not? Fully healed. Let's do a save, because that means something's gonna happen. Nope. Yes, but there's 2 more forests to search. Let's go. Wait, not just this one? That's right. It's 3 connected forests. I'm to investigate all 3. Man, what a hassle. You're gonna go back? Just you, that is. I'll do my best. Midday. Oh, yeah, daybreak, midday, and late day forest. I see. It's like time passing. These actual rabbits? Yep, rabbit. That's just so fucking like. She keeps saying that she's weak, but then she fucking does that. Hi, Rogue Pinata. Thanks for the raid. Big old Fumo raid. What are you doing? How you been? What's this item? Shimmy. Jimmy. Shijimi. Oh, you got a cute snowflake icon. What the hell is the snowflake icon? Oh, direct relief charity 2018. Damn, I want that icon. That's such a good looking icon. I'm mad. I don't think I can get that anymore too. It's exclusive, huh? I want a snowflake icon. Hi, Bright Spark. How are you? How do you two know about RPG Maker games? Nope. Right, 1 more forest. I was sleeping. Another heal? I already healed, so now. Huh. Tough guy. Really? I'm familiar with some? Like what? For Rawberry? Oh, really? There's a workshop character? That's cool. I would play as her. Oh, I know of RPG Maker, but now I played Enemy before. Well, this was one of them. This one's called The Grey Garden. This was requested by the famous ChairGTables for his birthday today. Congratulate him. Some horror ones. Yeah, this one isn't horror, somewhat. Oh, black. Huh. Black Flutterfly. So, yeah. I've played a couple of them. I've played definitely, One Shot. One Shot, I've played Omori, Yume Nikki, that kind of stuff. I played a very obscure one called Endless Empty. Very nice one. I played a couple of them. I am very deep into the RPG Maker scene, so I know a lot about them. I haven't played all of them, but I know a lot. So I'm just noticing the rack. Wow, SMH. Do you like the rack? As we are also seeing, is this demon guy again? Yeah, it's the flaming bats. There really are some. Froze, what do we do? I'll contact wife for now. Glow very much. Well, guess what? Uh, fuck, which button was it again? Hang on. Uh-oh, can I click this? What? Uh-oh. Hang on. There we go. Okay, that was weird. Give me a sec, hang on. Okay, let's... Oh, no! I don't have a numpad anymore. Wait, I have my other keyboard's numpad. Did that work? Did that not work? Seven? What? Hang on. Okay, I'll just press 0 for now. There we go. No more. Gone. There we go. Get rid of the other menu items. There you go. Perfect. Censored. Now you can't have them anymore. What's it? Too late. I saw this. My phone isn't working. Say what? Then what? Should we retreat to the castle? But if we lose sight of them, who knows we'll be able to find them again. No, we discovered that they're indeed here. That should be enough. We'll return a report. Not only is it not our place to act without orders, it's dangerous. What are you saying? When there are tasty bats right before our eyes, to retreat here would be suicide. My tasty, tasty dinner! Oh boy. There were Booba. There was Big Booba, but now you don't. Now you can't have Booba anymore. No siree. These are white stones. No wonder my cell phone wasn't working. Eh? See the shadowed stones on the ground? What about them? Idiot! Our phones are connected to the stone's power. They're all over the place. Whoa, that's how it works? And aren't the stones there to protect our world too? Yes, I've done this. We don't have Raw Berry in our party anymore. She ran off. Found Rubber, yeah! What you eating? Raw Berry, eating bizarre things again. Oh, guys! Raw Berry, I told you not to do anything reckless. If anything had happened. I was hungry, so... Sorry? Sorry? Alright, I get it. Stop giving me the puppy dog eyes. Sorry. Found something neat over there, so will you forgive me? Something neat? Yeah, I saw some guys. This way. What's this way? There's these guys talking about weird stuff below the cliff, see? Weird stuff. That do be a big cliff. I wouldn't peek there for the life of me. It's Shades! There's a lot of those scary bats, too. They're saying weird stuff. Shh, quiet. Didn't I tell you so, Pony? Did you? Sure did. I'm begging you, really. You need to do the job right before Daddy can arrive, right? Well, yeah, but... Don't worry, Pommy will do the job right for Daddy. I mean, that's great and all, but he's really scary when he's mad. Would you hang out with the daughter character? I would do many things with that daughter character, Chair. Whatever Daddy aims for dies. I better back off myself. That is invisible. He's the best. That means no problem. We'll kill all these guys. If you say so. Maybe she does have clay colors. Probably want to start slaughtering soon. Oh, really? I think I better go. Karaoke, maybe? That's someone new I need to look at in Danbrew. Chair, can you link that page for me? And go find some artwork of her. Go. Any kind, any age rating. Let's hurry to the castle. We have to inform them quickly. And it's a bit too late. That won't be necessary. You still sleepy? I'm falling. Whoa, what the F? What are you idiots doing? They were watching from the top of the cliff. Rita. Now, naturally, I assume you're done with your work? Of course! What? I heard pants on fire. We're not done yet. That's good. He'll be here soon. Everything is in order. You betcha. So, what do we do with the groundhuggers? The groundhuggers? That's... Jeez, I know. That's a nice insult. They heard you. I have to deal with them. Yes, so... Ooh, can Palmy do it? I want to play. There's no time for play, I'm sure you're aware. The point if you take him back, throw him in prison, and then I can play later. Please, Rita. True, I wouldn't expect those girls to pose any threat. That's fine by me. Hooray! Alright, Emuff. Wait. Oh, Flame. Alright, Flame, you carry him. What? Me? Barely had to break their arms or legs or something, just to be on the safe side. Yay! I feel like this one's more Flandre than anything. This girl with glasses. The Dada character reminds me of Flandre more. So quiet without those four around. This is boring. No school even. No school even. How about a walk? Did someone ping me? Oh, you did. You sent me artwork. Send me more artwork of her. Of a higher age rating. I specifically want Chair. Go grab them. Maybe we'll go to the beach. Odd. I believe beach is south, right? Yep. Ah, it's white. What a rare sight. Hey, Diallo, Chian. How is it? I like to watch and see something myself. Look at her looking up like that. What a nice sky and sea. Indeed. Diallo, do you like angels? Certainly don't hate them. I see. Good. Chian, do you like demons? Not none. Good. We've only heard stories, but the sky and sea weren't always so pretty. Yes, so we were taught. When angels and demons, white and black, didn't get along, there was quite a bitter conflict. Yes. It was a very good world now, I feel. Except for what happened to make it like this. Why should that detract? If one party won't apologize after a fight, they'll never reconcile. Yes, well, it wasn't so lukewarm as a fight. But isn't it still true? Perhaps. He basically asking are you racist or not. Come to think of it. I heard that this was a rarity. Oh, between me and Black? Yes. Other rulers would call me a heretic among heretics. So, that's really the way it was? Yes, I believe so. Though I've been thinking, it might have been something different from mere pride behind it. I see. It's comical to think you'd keep hurting each other, forgetting why you hated in the first place. They call themselves omnipotent. Fuck. But there's no such thing. They're just standard fools. And back then, I truly was a fool. Whenever I see the sea, I remember I can't forget. I mustn't. I can't make it as if it never happened. Yes, I see. Chan tells me that she loves you even so, White. Thanks. I love you all too. The angels, the demons, and of course, Black. Ah, yes. What led me to make up with Black? It started with Shadow. Really? Yeah, something he said. Woke me up, you could say. Well, a lot happened. Say, have you found him? No, not yet. He's nowhere to be found. I'm really worried. A bit hasty, honestly. Say, is it related to those flame demons, isn't it? Possibly. I do wonder if it's not some outside force. I don't know who's doing it is. I will find Shadow. And then, whoever I'm up against, I will protect this world. No matter what. Well said. Too bad you never protected anything. Who goes there? Doesn't matter who. You. You're the cause of all this nonsense. Leave this world at once. That I can't do. Think you can beat me? Nope. Don't have a big enough sword to cross swords with you. Besides, it's not you I'm after. What are you after? Does that matter? Don't get too cocky. If you leave this instant, you don't want a friend to die, do you? Would you like I have a dad like him? I already have a dad like this. Won't lay a finger on them. No, not those little brats. The angel with the eye patch. What'd it be, you kind fool? Coward. I'll take that as a compliment. Diallo, Chien, run to Black right away. Uh-oh. Oh, I think I've better have you sit still for a while. White! Chien, this way! Wait! Yeah! Got away. Oh well. Like how everyone like throws their hands up in the air every single time. Every single inconvenience is just, oh well, that sucks. Move on. E.T.? White? The world gradually begins to go mad. Our time is for a while yet. That's right. One day when I was little, I was flying, and then I messed up and fell. Broke my horn. Maybe, Che. And ever since then, I was too scared to fly. Hey, yo, Sapphire. What? Huh? And King too. Are you hurt? Ow. Got a lump. But, where is this? I don't know. Jail? They have to give an introduction to jail. Okay. Well, let's talk to Macarona. She's so sad. Crying Hazuki. I think I don't know how much of the game is left. However, I think this would be a good time to stop. I've been going on for 4 hours now. Big run will start in a bit. I'm hungry as hell, so I think this is a good stopping point, and then I'll try to book the next part of the game another time. I don't know if I could do. You're barely halfway. This game is really long, huh? Well, at least dialogue wise, I think War is definitely longer. So it's like 10 hours. I'm gonna assume. Yeah. Okay. But this is good progress. This is actually halfway point. Okay, cool. So next stream I can definitely tackle it. Tomorrow I am planning to have Skyward Sword again with Arc, so I think it will be the day after that, because I think today is Thursday, is it? No, today's Friday. Oh. Tomorrow said hang on. Okay. Saturday I am doing Skyward Sword, and then Sunday I'm doing Terraria with Drilltail again, hopefully with some others. So I guess Monday would be the latest day to do it again. I'm gonna stream later today as well for Big Run, of course. I'll see how much I can get of that done. And yeah, let's go to talking time. I still have chairs like backed up like Blade tournament stream. I just labeled it as emergency. Alright, well, that was a fun game. I'll uncensor the boobs so Chair can get scared again. That was a fun game. So far, I mean, the game is very story related, but I can see that the point is trying to get across how an innocent child, basically living in a peaceful world, how she reacts to a world that's being invaded and like going back to that destruction again. So yeah, the cheers for today, stats for today. Cheers, Slump Neko 9 bits. Burning Valkyrie 1 bits, thank you. Followers, Plucky Star has followed, thank you, Plucky Star, if you're still watching. And Rogue Piata for the raid, very, very nice. I am very thankful for all of your support. Well, with that being said, next time we'll have to do, what a raid, first of all. Oh, no one's here. Oh, Deba's raid, Deba's streaming. Is he doing outside for work? Or oh, he's doing Christmas time. Okay, cool. Well, yeah, we can raid Deba. It's been a long time since that happened. Happy birthday again, the Chair, of course. I will celebrate you in spirit, Chair. I'll have Blame Dimension music playing. Okay. Happy birthday again, the Chair. I don't know what else to say. Next time on stream. Tomorrow will be Skyward Sword. The day after that, on Sunday, will be Terraria, multiplayer-wise. And then on Monday will probably be the finishization, the finale towards the Grey Garden. And later today, we will do a big run in Splatoon once that starts. Once my throat recovers, probably. So yeah, so far in the game, it's cute. I enjoy it. I see the point it's trying to make. It's definitely not out there. It's a very, very tame. I mean, there's blood, but I think the thing is, it's like the characters are so tame and so cute. I think the blood is just kind of like there to show, like, yeah, blood's there. You know, I know there's a stigma of you can't show blood in kids shows, but I think you can show blood in kids shows. Kids know what blood is. They see it all the time. I guess it's just sometimes a bit disgusting to swallow sometimes. Anyway, I'll see you guys. Until next time.